Alright, I'm late. But I made it. Just have to get right into it, since I don't know how long I'll be on. But, I did make it. I was gonna do an earlier stream, but I ended up not. But, man, I'm not getting any luck with these runs, though. We'll say that. Oh, shoot, I need to do... Actually, do we have... Yeah, no legend race now. Alright, let's knock those out. Let me just make sure I'm all good to go, though, first. Make sure everything's working. Okay, that's good. That's good. Hey, ZTR. Alright, let's see what I can do on this. I gotta knock these out real quick. Yeah, everything looks to be running. Just trying to make sure it's all working. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get my team trials. We're gonna try I have 2 more borrows for today on Mejiro Dober. Still no turf. No turf sparks on her. Nothing but bad luck today. Now, New Year's is actually in 4 hours for me, so I'll probably be getting off here in like 3 hours. But we'll see how long I can go. Oh. Other ones. I think I am going to be able to retain though. 77 seems pretty high. It is? Did it drop? Man, they dropped it earlier than I thought. When did it drop? 2 minutes? Holy crap. Alright, man, you quick on letting me know. Alright, let me close my door though, because my wife and her friends are all partying it up. 1 second, that way it doesn't get picked up. But we'll make the video real quick. Man, last time I did it, it was like usually 2 hours from now. They're doing it early today. Alright, let's make this video. Let me just go to the home screen. We're gonna take a look at it first. Turn the volume down a little bit. Alright, let's switch it over. Oh, I didn't move my thing over here. Shoot. 1 second, let me move that too. Alright. Yeah, I thought I was going to try. I ended up not. Too much going on, because my wife's friends and them getting here, and I didn't know how much distractions there would be. So I decided against it. So I was like, ah, screw it, I'll just do it tonight. Alright. Man, switching up my seat. Plus that happens when I sleep in, too. I slept in way later than I expected. That's why I said I was gonna try. I say I'm going to try because I can never be super consistent. All right. Now I got my little button. That's the thing. Switching from this spot to my other spot, I usually always forget something. We have the schedule though. Ooh, baby. So, oh, January 5th. It's 2 days later than estimated. They're not earlier this time. Wait a second. Holy crap. Dude, is it going to be... When is... Oh, is it literally going to be only for the finals? Wait, when does Champions meeting end? Let me look at it. Because we're starting tomorrow, right? So we got the first, second, round 1, third, fourth. Dude, she's not usable. She drops. No, she is. She drops. We have 12 hours. You have 12 hours to build her because first and second, well, for my time zone, first and second is round 1. Third, fourth, round 2. And then fifth is like the break day. Like at the... So she drops right as round 2 ends. So we have 12 hours to build an Ogre Cap, just like Summer Maru Zensky. We don't even get an extra day. We were thinking it was gonna be the 3rd or the 4th. Oh man, literally gets no try. You just build her and hope. Oh man, that's gonna be a crazy day. I mean it worked. It's working out just like Summer Maru Zensky. The calendar then needs to be, everything's gonna move back 2 days. Yeah, they had it at 3rd. They had the guesstimate at the 3rd. So everything's moving back 2 days. Which would mean Sagittarius is now estimated on the 19th. But, I mean, you never know. But, oh wait, we have the date for that, don't we? That's on here too, right? Yeah, 19th. Oh, so the estimate's right here. It's just they moved that one back a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm still pulling her. Because I want to use her on Sagittarius anyway. We got Tamamo Cross. And Tamamo Cross on the 22nd. Legend Races, Nice Nature, Ogre Cap, Brass Wonder. New Beginnings, Part 1. Which one was that? Because this is the event. Oh, is this literally the event after? Is it like a week later we do the next one? Yeah, we're going to literally be pulling and building. I mean, well, I can stream other people's polls, but it's literally, I pull. Like, I will start streaming as soon as she drops. Well, I mean, and I can't take the 6th off. I have like 6 hours to build her. I got like 6 hours to build her. So, oh man, we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to do 2 screens so we can watch people do their polls while I build in the background. I have no idea when we'll get that. But I gotta see, what's this event? The New Beginnings. Is that, are we literally just getting the event right after? We have the Christmas one. Right? And then Miracles of the Holy Night. Hungry for a Miracle. Wait, what? It's kind of weird. What is this New Beginning? Oh, it might be New Year's. So it is this one then. They just change. They're changing things because I think that would be New Year's. Because that's the 27th, but then the New Year's is the 29th. Oh, I get you. I'm guessing it's this thing. Not the story missions, the events. Is it or it's not an event, it's a mission, right? Is it this? Yeah, it's one of these. Oh, so it's the 2022, the new year, right here. Yeah, right here. I guess, maybe? No, first anniversary. No. What? Those are missions. New beginnings. It has Tokai Teo on it. I got way too many things open here. Because, yeah, we're like on one of these ones up here. I haven't really paid attention. We're on like one of these autumn ones. Is it a main mission? No. It's not on Game Tora. Tamamo, yeah, we will be getting free pulls for Tamamo. Limited mission, because that's limited missions. Permanent mission, it's not that. Yeah, I have no clue what that one is. Unless it's supposed to be this one, Blossoming New Year's. This one dropped 30 December. When did the New Year gotchas drop? Okay, so they dropped the exact same time. So this has got to be the event, the New Year's event. They just kind of changed its wordings. Maybe they didn't want to call it New Year's because it's going to be so far off from New Year's now. Maybe they thought it's going to be so far off that we will change the name New Beginnings instead of New Year's. I mean, is that why they're saying they didn't call this one Christmas? They're just hungry for a miracle? Yeah, CM starts tomorrow. Okay, I think I'm ready here because there's nothing too crazy on this. We're just going to make the video on it. If I can get it out. But yeah, the CM will start tomorrow. We have 24 hours. Let me go back. And let's... Oh, I need to make her be quiet. I don't need her yapping in the background. Okay, give her a second. I don't think, because how can we grind the 1 mil points? What do you mean grind the 1 mil points? It just says when it begins, it doesn't say when it ends. Everyone, well, a lot of people, a lot of people on here, it's already 2026 for them. Most of the world's already in the new year, unless you're in the US or the Western Hemisphere here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just make this real quick. I mean, I didn't expect it for like another couple hours. But let's just go. Hello everyone, Zellerant here, and we just got the drop of the 2026 January calendar for us on Globover Umamusume. So it's only been out 11 minutes. We've kind of been looking at it here. And so I thought we'd go ahead and take a look. One thing that we've been kind of wrong on the estimates, you can see right off the bat, the Christmas event alongside Christmas Ogre Cap and Biwa Heahide are dropping on January 5th. These were originally estimated to be dropping on January 3rd based on their accelerated schedule. And so with these moving back 2 days, when you look at the calendar for the current Scorpio Cup, basically this is going to be round 2 ends January 5th, and then that's where we have the registration for the finals. So, and then the finals locks 12 hours later from that, which means we're going to have the exact same situation that we had with Summer Muruzensky. You're going to have 12 hours from when she releases to build her for Scorpio Cup. So build, test, and then register her for the Scorpio Cup. Because if you do not register her for it, it's just going to use the last ones you used in round 2. So yeah, this is going to be another one of those. We were expecting to have a couple days because it was estimated January 3rd or 4th. But yeah, we're going to have 24 or 12 hours exactly to build her. So that'll be fun. I will be streaming that day, and I have to work the next day, so I got like 6 hours. So that'll be a lot of fun there. But we have that. Then the Christmas event here. And so this is definitely one you do not want to miss, just like what we had with the last one with Yukino, which will be very good for making you track. This is going to be another card that will be very good for making you track, if I can pull it up here. And we'll kind of go through it on a separate video. But so the Miracles of Holy Night. So just like all of the other missions, but this one's free card is Marvelous Sunday Power. This one's an overall pretty good card. I'll do a separate video that kind of goes over it, but the biggest thing is race bonus 15%. And for your late surgers, it has Fast and Furious. And so it's a free-to-play 15% race bonus card, which will be really nice if you're going to do the race bonus build in Making You Track. So we have that. Then right after that, the following banner we expect with Fine Motion Uma and 2 other support cards. These ones aren't top priority. But man, Sagittarius Cup coming in hot and ready. We're going to be just finishing up with Scorpio Cup January 6/7th. And then literally 12 days later, registration of our Sagittarius Cup. That's what I've been working on right now, trying to finish up my parents with my parent, Mejiro Dober, so I can actually start working on the aces for it. Sagittarius Cup is not far off. And then we have the Tamamo Cross banner. And this is one that we're expecting to get some free pulls on this one. I think it's going to be about 50 pulls. The crazy thing is Tamamo Cross is a pretty strong end closer that'll actually work pretty well on Sagittarius Cup. The downside is that we will get the free pulls. It's going to, I would assume it's work just like all the other free pulls we've gotten, where you get 10 a day over the course of 5 days. And so if you kind of line it up with this on the 22nd, so you add 5 days, those 50 pulls will be done on the 27th. If they do it that way, which actually means if you're like me and you're not going to pull all the way up to 200 pulls until after the free pulls, you will be able to do a last-second build of Tamamo Cross for Sagittarius Cup if you have to pity her. Now, if you get super lucky and get her in the first 10 pull, you can just build her like immediately for the entire thing. But yeah, that is actually pretty good to see. I thought it was not going to be... I didn't think I would be able to finish it in time to actually build over Sagittarius. But I might be doing a last-second build there. Then we have Legend Races, Nice Nature, Ogre Cap, Grass Wonder. Will be really nice for those that are looking to 3-star the Umas here. And then we have we're expecting, at least based on what I can tell, this is going to be the New Year's event, seeing as it's lining up right alongside New Year's. And on that one, I'm just guessing they're changing the name since it's no longer New Year's, it's a month later. But with the New Year's event, that one is, I go down to it right here, Blossoming New Year's Crew Day. It doesn't look the same, but they don't actually mention the New Year's on here. So I'm guessing it's that, and they just kind of changed the name. And so this one has the Meisho Dodo Stamina card that's free to play. It has killer tunes. I don't believe this one's like all that good though. And this is coming right, like Making You Track is not going to be that far off from this. And this one does not have any race bonus. So this card's going to immediately be dead on arrival once we get Making You Track. But we have that. And then of course, TM Opera with the New Year's Udada dropping on that banner with the Fuku Speed card, a very strong Making You Track card, and Admire Vega Power card, which is good, but will have a replacement to it with its gold with the Wit CB card. So an easy skip on that one. If you're a whale, I guess you could MLB Fuku, but it'll be a card that a lot of people will probably want to borrow during Making You Track. But on that, I mean, TM Opera is a pretty good unit as well, as she has a greatly speed that'll be down the line very easy to activate. Right now it won't be, because it's pretty strict on the requirement. It's like an advanced Hail held high, but it wants 7 skills activated to then trigger the alt, and this will be a lot easier when we have more skill points in the future. So she'll be a good pickup. She's the one, since I've pretty much got everything I want now at this point. She's probably going to be my anniversary selector ticket Uma now, because I have literally nothing else I need. But, so we have that. And then when we kind of look at the timeline on the gacha banners, so January ends basically all the 2021 stuff. So we will finish up these banners. And so the 2022 stuff that Japan had, so going into February, we'll just immediately go into this banner. So yeah, we're almost through. March is when we're expecting Make a New Track to drop. And Sagittarius Cup, for those who haven't really been paying attention, Sagittarius Cup will be the last one, realistically, where you probably will be using your Rico card. Because after this one, it will be Capricorn Cup, which is a short race, which stamina is not going to be near as important. You'll easily get it when you're trying to max your power and wit. And then after that, it'll be the Dirt, Aquarius Cup Dirt, where it's a mile race, so maybe you might want to use it if you go full power sparks, but highly doubtful you'll want to use it. I don't use it on my miles. And Aquarius Cup will also overlap with Make a New Track. So, just so you know, this is it. We'll be done. For most people, you will no longer need your Rico card, in my opinion. But, like some are saying, yeah, rest in peace, Rico. I'm not even using Rico probably for Sagittarius now. But that's because I'm going heavy stamina sparks on my side of things. And I think I might be able to pull it off without Rico. But we'll have to see. But yeah, that's the schedule going into January after the New Year's. Looking pretty good. A lot of good stuff here. I know a lot of people want Christmas Ogre Cap. A lot of people want Tamamo Cross. You have the Nice Nature rerun for Make a New Track. Jam-packed month, and it's only going to get worse as the closer we get to Make a New Track. But that's it for now, and if you like my content, if you could like, comment, subscribe, it really helps, and thanks for watching. Alright, that's done. Let me go ahead and upload it. Let me beat everybody else to the punch, like I always do. Shoot, I gotta... Okay. It'll take me like 5 minutes here to edit this. January 2026. Good. They say invest in Rico. Rico's not completely dead. I mean, I probably should say she's not dead if you have her MLB. You can still use her and Make a New Track. I wouldn't. I don't think Rico's good enough for Make a New Track. I'd rather use a card that can produce rainbows with race bonus. But, because you're not going to really be able to take advantage of a lot of stuff Rico has other than her events and Make a New Track. New Beginnings, I believe, that's what I said, and I think it's the New Year's event. Fine Motion is better than Nice Nature, but Nice Nature will be better in Make a New Track. They're both great, though. If you could have both of them, you want both. And Fine Motion, though, is a stronger wit card overall, and you'll be able to use it for longer. And Fine Motion will be probably coming out in February. Okay, let me throw this in here. Okay, I'm going to mute my background for a second while I listen to it. Oh, nice. I stretched it over 8 minutes long. Sweet. Always a thing I'm worried about. Okay, there we go. Got my cut in. January 2026. Export. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone. I know a lot of you've already in 2026. I'll probably have to get off here in like 2.5 hours, because then I'll have about an hour left. I know my wife will come dragging me out of here if I on New Year's if I don't. Okay, it's exporting right now. It might be a little bit of lag. Yeah, a little bit of more delay than the camera. It's about done. You're in the future? Hey, you can do like, we had some pilots that they would be in, I think it's Guam, when we would be traveling. You'd be in Guam. So Guam, it would hit the new year. It was like one of the first, I think it's Guam. It's either Guam or Diego Garcia, or one of those islands out there that's in the very first time zone that goes into the new year. So you can be there, celebrate New Year's, and then fly east to Hawaii, and then now you're back in the old year. You travel back in time. You go from one year back to the last year. So you're in Guam, hits 2026, you fly to Hawaii, and it's like a 3-hour flight or something, and land, and you're back in 2025. So there'd be people that would literally do a New Year's party in one, go to the other, and do a New Year's party again. I don't party, so. Okay, let me see. Can I? Oh, no. Ah! I gotta upload it. Let me just go to the game. It'd be easier. There's nothing really to see there, but that was just the live stream, but don't want to misclick something else there. Okay, upload. I like how every time how I make the Uma be quiet in the background is I open the carrot menu, which I need to stock up on. Well, no, I've got a penny's worth, but when Nice Nature drops, I'm gonna probably buy like 60,000 carrots. I'll probably just buy 60,000, depending. I mean, if Ogre Cap decides to play nice, if Ogre Cap is really nice to me, then I only have to buy 30,000 carrots. But yeah, I make them be quiet by opening the carrots. Yeah, it's gonna take a second to upload, then I just gotta make the thumbnail real quick. And then I'll let it make sure there's nothing offensive in the video, which usually takes like 5 to 10 minutes. We can start the run. Okay. So broke me. Yeah. I really hope I MLB Nice Nature in those 400 pulls. I already have one copy. I have one copy, so I only need 4. If I don't MLB her in those 400, I do have the anniversary selector to finish her off. But I hope I can save those anniversary selectors for NS Fujin and Yukino. We're gonna see what happens. But okay, I need to copy this image. I'm literally just stealing my December schedule for my thumbnail and then just changing. Literally the same design. Okay, let's take the arrow. Make sure I don't do like December's and forget to change it from saying November to December. Okay. JP got a special login bonus for characters. And we got nothing. For what did we get what did they get login bonuses for? That we're not getting? As of right now, I don't know of anything we're missing. Okay. Need We're gonna put the nice nature card. And we'll take the Fuku card for the thumbnail. Copy image. Okay, got... Yeah, that's good enough. You think we're gonna get the evolution? We may. We very well may get them early. Some people are saying, I mean, I mentioned it in my video. I think some people don't watch my videos. They just comment based on the title. I try and do a little bit of clickbait without like outright lying. Because I still think Ogre Cap's a huge pickup, regardless if we get evolutions. Like, I know she doesn't get nerfed, it's just everybody else gets stronger. But Ogre Cap still has a unique ult that other Umas don't have. Like, it doesn't matter if we get evolutions early. Having that ability to activate an acceleration in places that other people can't can be very powerful, regardless. And lazy people who don't want to train stamina. It's not just that. I mean, you can get an extra acceleration in some pretty strong points for a certain. It's just she's not going to be like the stupidly broken Uma, because everybody else will get strength added to their gold skills. If I can recommend for you a nice thumbnail, I'm terrible at thumbnails. I'm not very creative. My wife's the creative one. I'm more... I just kind of take the images, like, I can't make my own art. I'm not going to take other people's art. And I know I'll get ripped apart if I try and use AI, so I ain't going to mess with that. Even though I don't mind AI. I know that other people do, so I don't use AI. You know what? I made these things way too big. Okay. Looks good enough. Heard it's cheap if you pay someone. The thing is, I'm literally doing it right now. I try and get my videos out immediately. How much is it going to cost to pay someone, hey, I need you to immediately, like right now, make a top quality thumbnail. I literally just recorded the video and I'm uploading it right now. I don't have time to wait on someone else. Okay, I need to find... That's the problem. Like, I'm not, like, doing... Like, my videos are, like, in-the-moment videos. Okay, I'm just gonna steal my title from my other one. Watch streamer, he gets his ASP, he pays 10. That's a lot. $10 each? That's like what I make per video on some videos. Yeah, that's way too much. That's way too much. That's the thing. I'm cheap. I ain't willing to pay someone like the entire video's worth. Maybe when I'm getting 100,000 views on videos. Alright. Oh man, I just realized my cat. The size. Text my small. But yeah, I can get, when I get really big, one of my ideas is like what I've seen with some of the, if I get really big, my idea is I would have somebody that I would like just have on payroll that just watches streams and have like a clips channel where they just make videos off of my video. Like they would literally, I wouldn't pay them. They would just get like 50% of all income that the clips channel makes or something. That way it's on them to make good edits and good thumbnails. And then they can make a crap ton of money, because if they get 50% of the value it makes, and it's making $2,000 a month. Yeah, 1,000 average viewers, of course. I'm not that big. Hey, if I get that big, I will get people to take care of stuff. Probably my wife. Because the thing is, if I got big enough, I would literally just have my wife quit her job and do it. She's an artist. She can do all that stuff. Okay, it's going to take a second for it to review the video, but everything is ready to go. Alright, let's get back into the run, which I did not start yet. Okay, so we are good. We got the schedule. We're just waiting for that to finish. Yeah, my problem right now is getting turf. Turf on Mejiro Dober. I switched in Biko Pegasus for the speed. I'm getting tired of losing races. I'm trying to max my speed. AS, AP. Just all in on speed. I don't know if there's anybody I could replace her with. I mean, she gets tail held high, but I just put Biko in so I can hopefully win more races by having high speed and power. Because Hishi Akabono's power card isn't doing enough. Oh, it says check done. Oh, it hasn't. Edit this real quick. Okay. I don't know why that review takes so long. Alright, so with all of the speed cards, hopefully we can just spam speed a lot. Oh, no, it's good for, yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I prefer King Halo over Umastan. But, I mean, you get ramp up if you can get S. So we already have ramp up from that. I was getting playtimes over from Yukino, but I pulled off the Yukino one. Because she's losing races too much. And so I'm really trying to get her more of a stat stick. I need her ult more so than White's right now. But no, Yukino's good. It's a good borrow if you already have like King Halo. Oh, this stupid thing. It's telling me I have to fix this. YouTube is so annoying now. Okay, that one's good. Alright. You happy now? I mean, it should be good enough. Publish. Alright, my video is up. Now, post it to new videos. There we go. Everything look. Holy crap, why is my arrow so far over? Okay, I gotta fix my. I screwed up my thumbnail. Why? This is why I, okay, I gotta fix that. I guess I downloaded the wrong one. Alright, save. Now I'll post it here. Oh, wrong one. Oh my goodness. Oh, I screwed up. I screwed up. I put it on the wrong one. I hate this so much. Where is my video? There it is. Sorry, I mean this is what happens when I try and rush one out. I make lots of mistakes. There we go. Delete. Message. Fixed. And the thumbnail looks... It doesn't have my new thumbnail on there yet. Whatever. Nice. Hey, the video gamer, Happy New Year's. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, it looks fine now. I think it should look fine for people as they pull it up. That should be fine. Okay. I mean, if anyone sees anything wrong on that video, if they look at it, let me know. That's what happens when I try and rush out videos. I've accidentally posted the wrong video before when I've done that, and I had to put out a video that was back from when I first started YouTube. But yeah, just to double check, yeah, it looks correct. Okay. But yeah, my New Year's will be here in 3 hours. So, probably don't have that much more time I can be on, but we'll see. I'm not a partier, so I don't really do much anyway. I'll just go out there. My wife will see the New Year's thing and be like, alright, it's New Year's. Alright, I'm done. Back to games. I literally just play video games all day. So... Just like us. Yeah, no. I mean, there's the thing. I do all these streams like every day and stuff. I've had people asking me if I'm a part-timer. I'm like, nah. I work full-time, and I work overtime a lot, too. I just play games all day, so I can stream. When I'm not working, I can stream a lot of times. Yeah, it's still 2025 for me. $32. I know people like, wait, you haven't grown out of that yet? What is there to grow out of? What else am I gonna do? So I tell people, I mean, okay, if I grow up and grow out of video games, all right, what do I do now besides work? I don't like to do anything else. What do I do for fun? The unemployed doesn't know the world full time. Golf. See, I don't like sports. I don't like anything else. Like, I try and imagine what would my life be like if I was born in like the early 1900s, or I was born, like, I can understand if I was born in like medieval times, I'd just probably be an adventurer out on the road and doing whatever the heck I want. But like in the early 1900s, where we have like the Industrial Revolution and stuff, like that just sounds miserable. Bookworm or artist? No, I can't. I don't have an art. I'd probably be like an Einstein, just doing freaking theoretical physics for fun, because I'd have no idea what else better to do. Selling potions? I think there's a saying, there was the saying, born too late to explore the world, born too early to explore the universe. We're kind of in that middle. There's nothing else better to do, so I have to play video games. 2025 as well. Watching you from Puerto Rico, a Caribbean follower. Nice. Yeah, I've been to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico was I was there on a mission supporting I forget what he was doing, but it was when Obama was president. And he wasn't in Puerto Rico, he was in another country. We were just supporting his aircraft because we were the tankers. And I was there when they had like one of the Secret Service people got busted with a prostitute. So there was a big scandal around that. That's when I was in Puerto Rico. That's like my memory of Puerto Rico. There was a scandal with the Secret Service getting busted with prostitutes. Like that matters. If gaming disappeared tomorrow, it'd be straight up, yeah. It's like, what do you do? Like, my wife thinks I would be playing, that I would be playing D&D. She said, if I was like in 80s, or if I was like in the 70s or 60s or whatever, I'd probably be playing D&D. It's like, I don't know. I'd be the guy that invented the computer that does D&D for me. That's too much work. Like when people tell me, hey, you want to play some D&D or whatever? Any other kind of D&D type game? I'm like, if I'm going to play it, first I got to get my computer, I got to download I got to get Python or something, I got to write the program for all the rules to your D&D game, have it do all the calculations and all of that, because hell no, I'm not writing that crap all down. And then eventually now I have a video game. It's like, I want to play D&D, I'll play Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I was born in 89, and I've been playing video games since. They've always existed. When everybody I know when people talk about the good old, some people, my generation, like to talk about the good old days before the internet and all that, and being out on the streets, riding your bikes around, and then the internet ruined everything. I was like, no. I was on the internet as soon as that thing existed. I was watching that page. I was like 5 years old, and I was watching that page take 10 years. And it take 2 days, and my mom couldn't get on the phone because I took over the DSL, downloading whatever small little game there was. I was playing Nintendo at like 2 to 3 years old. I was playing Nintendo. Like, I was born to play games. I mean, I don't remember the base in Puerto Rico. It's been a while. It was like back in 2012 or something. But yeah, I played whenever the Nintendo came out. Like, I had that and I was playing that. So, yep, all I do, game, and game. That's why I got the best wife, because she lets me just play games all day. She isn't needy. Mortal Kombat, interesting first choice. Yeah, I was playing GTA when it was coming out. I don't know, I was like 9 or whatever, and I was playing Vice City. I'm the perfect example of how those games don't make you violent, because I can get all my violent tendencies out in the game. I don't. The funny thing is, I think they are showing, because of smartphones and all that, that Gen Z and Gen Alpha are actually degrading in their computing capabilities. Like they're saying, I think data has shown that millennials are still the best with computers. Because it was always like the youngest generation was always better with the newest tech. But it's almost like it's degrading because of like smartphones and crap like that. Like, I can use a smartphone and all that just like a younger person can, but it's nowhere near as good as a computer. It's just more convenient. But some people just like live, like they just, their computer is their phone. I was like, I couldn't imagine. You don't have everything on your phone. And so they'll like put it in, like kids don't even know how to use a keyboard and mouse. Like, oh, hey, job security. That's all I view it as, is job security. Let them get worse with computers. Phones aren't gonna be, you're not gonna be able to do your jobs on phones. I mean, your phone might turn into a PC that you plug in, but you're still gonna need to use like a keyboard, mouse, and all that. 100 times better at the PC than a phone. I'm good at both a phone and a PC. Like, I might not know all the, like, I might not know all of the quick controls to do certain things on a phone, but I can pick it up if I need to. Like, I just Google it. Oh, how do I make my phone do this? Okay. I mean, I'm not like an old person. It's like our millennials aren't like the old people that are like on computers that stare at them and you can't teach them how to use it. Like, I may not know how to do everything with a phone because I'm not always on my phone, but I can learn it like within 10 minutes. I just Google, how do I do this? Yeah, phones broke down the thinking part. Yep. You no longer have to think. Try and get those Gen Zs and Gen Alphas to build their own PCs. We old folks got every new tech slowly. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I won't say it's every, but my dad's in his 60s and he's really tech literate. But man, there's people that it's like I know they're smart, but they are so, they have no clue how to use a computer, and it just baffles my mind. RAM is the end? Nah. RAM, there's another company I think that's looking to, who was it? There's a company that announced they're going to start making their own RAM. Because here's the thing. In capitalism, there's a thing called supply and demand. The supply is going down while the demand is still high, meaning prices are going up. The nice thing about it is, once that price gets to a certain point, that gets other players, it attracts other people into it. Like, ooh, that's some nice profits we can make. And now we have other companies, yeah, Asus. Like, Asus is saying, we're going to make RAM now. Because they see the profit opportunity with it. And then the prices will come down a little bit. They're not going to go all the way back down, but they'll come down and then they'll stabilize. Yeah, it was Asus, I believe. So, yeah, RAM isn't going to be the end. They'll only be, hey, RAM's RAM, good enough for me for now. I mean, I'm probably going to build a 6090 whenever the 60 series comes out. Depending on how well my YouTube's go. If my YouTube's going really good, I will probably build a 6090 top of the line PC and whenever it comes out. So, I mean, if it ends up costing $4,000, it ends up costing $4,000. I gotta spend that money anyway. It'll be a tax write-off. I'll write it off and make... That's basically getting a 50% discount for me. Man, what the heck? I got no skills. If you need, yeah, if you need RAM, just download it. There's a current leak that the 5090 is going to be raised to 5K. Or are you talking about the 6090, not the 5090? Or you're talking about the current 5090s are going to be brought up to 5K? The 5090? What is it like right now? Is it like 2,000? What are they selling for? God, why is she's sucking so bad. Why is she losing so much for me? I bring frickin' 4 speed cards and she's still losing. Should I just run her as a front runner? I mean, Mejiro Orion wasn't even having these problems. Yeah, I have a 5070 Ti, I believe. The thing is, I really don't play games that need very powerful graphics cards. So I keep telling myself I told myself I was gonna get a 5090 and I just said, what am I gonna play that needs it? And then that'll happen the same time when the 60 series comes out. I want to buy a 6090. What am I gonna do that needs it? Turn her as pace run? Yeah, maybe I switch her to pace. Yeah, I built this PC, and by the time I'm going to be building my next one, prices should stabilize or go back down if another company enters the market. We just need one of the rich Twitch streamers. We need like Asmongold to start his own RAM company and start making it. Like the big gamers. You're rich, start a company, start making your own RAM. Try Expedition 33. I mean, I've looked into it. It doesn't look all that interesting to me. I'm not a very story-centric person. Yeah, she's probably getting blocked, alright. I watched a race. Every time I watch the race, she wins, though, most of the time. Twitch streamers are the last ones I want making. Yeah. Maybe enough to make a crappy clothing line? I don't know. They gotta be rolling in it. The fact that I feel like I make decent money on YouTube and Twitch, they've gotta be like, Asmongold's gotta be rolling in money. He doesn't spend any of it. I swear, Asmongold's probably gonna be a billionaire in like freaking 10 to 20 years. I know he has a PC company. Now he needs a PC part company. He needs to make the parts for his PCs. Cut out the middleman. Oh my goodness. The proprietary tech, yeah. And T6 NIC, thanks for the subscription. Oh, wait. Never mind, it's someone else's donating. Hey, wait, okay, let me look at another screen. I'm seeing a lot more pop-ups. I gotta catch it. Someone donated a bunch. I need to change this so it says that. Doc Shamrock, thanks for the 5 community subs. Oh my goodness, and something's Okay, YouTube's also getting something now. Tracing Glue Factory, thanks for the membership. New sub goal of 10 just completed. Hype train started in Twitch. Oh my goodness, this screen is so small. Let me shift this over so I can see some more. There we go. The medical bill from eating 3 McDonald meals per day is going to hit him harder than an Uma. Yeah, hey, that's one advantage I have from eating badly is I'm retired from the military, so I don't pay medical. Well, I have like a catastrophic cap of like 3,500. So the most I'll pay on a medical bill, and like the most I'll pay over for healthcare over the entire year is like $3,500, because it includes my wife. So medical's nothing for me. So I need to get wealthy. I have like no financial problems that really can hit me hard. I have like everything covered in some form or fashion. No, I'm not saying I can't have medical issues. I can for sure have medical issues. I ain't saying hey, I can have medical issues, but I do feel like I have some form of insurance to cover myself. I like being very, very financially secure. One of the whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm always scared of the idea of being broke. So I'm very much you might not think it from how much I spend on this game, but I'm very, very cheap. I do not spend much money. The thing is, video games are one of the cheapest forms of entertainment out there. Got 1 minute. I don't. Hey, no. I mean, I literally have like, like my insurance is all inclusive coverage basically on everything. I don't have any. I don't have an HSA. I don't need an HSA. I have it all in Roth, IRA, and 401ks. But I'm close to. I'm not million yet. I haven't hit the million mark yet. Very close. Very, very close. Basically there. I'm almost there. I'm like $100,000 to $200,000 off. Where am I at? Okay. Man, this run is a disaster. What is going on? She's only normal. You know, I'm just gonna wreck. Yeah, my job, like, I feel super secure in my job. And even if I lost my job, I'm fine. Like, I know I can find another job. Heck, I could probably retire right now if I wanted to. But then I can't spend money on this game. Like, I could probably, if I wanted to, go full-time YouTube. And then just live, but then I can't go blowing, like, I ain't gonna be no pay to win whale anymore. But yeah, I just like making sure I'm safe. Like right now my estimates is I'll have about 20 million plus by retirement age, 65, and I don't plan to actually retire. So it's yeah. But yeah, I don't plan to retire. Like, I've actually done the math. I can be a billionaire by the age 110 years old if nothing changes in my life. So, I don't eat McDonald's now. I'm a little bit healthier than Asmongold. I have, like, no skills. Okay, we're gonna try pace. Yeah, I have about 800k in about, not IRA, 401k and IRA. So, and my wife works at the same company, so we put her money in Roth 401k too. So we're putting like $50,000 a year in Roth. So yeah, it's about $50,000 what you put in Roth accounts a year. Oh, I left her in late. What am I doing? Well, she won. Well, Matt, that's IRA. IRA is like 7K. 401ks are now about 23. And then we have me and my wife both working at the same company. So that double that to like 46K plus the IRA. We both have Roth IRAs, which is 7K each. So we could put about 60K in Roth. Then you have the backdoor option. If I really was making good money, then I could backdoor some money. That's like another 50K. I could put about 100K a year in Roth accounts if I had the money to do that. Yeah, there's all kinds of ways to get money in. But no, 401ks have their own limits, IRAs have their own limits, and they don't overstep each other. And it's per person. So I can put in mine and my wife can put in hers. So you can think it's double. And then you have like I said, the backdoor ways to get money in through other means. There's a reason, who is it? One of the big investors in PayPal, I think it's PayPal, they invested in a company in their, they have over $1 billion in Roth. Like there's a billion out there that has like multi-billions of dollars that's in Roth. And so that's why they actually are trying to limit how much you're allowed to have in the Roth assets. Because it's just a billionaire that doesn't have to pay taxes even if they sell their stock. Because they don't, it's all in Roth. Okay. If you have enough money, you can make the rules. Hey, that's the way I view it. The thing is, all this money in Roth, Roth accounts are not forced like a traditional 401k. You're required to withdraw from it when you hit like 70, I think. Around 70 years old, you have to start making withdrawals so that you have basically to force you to pay taxes on it. Because with the traditional, you never pay taxes, and the government wants to make sure they get those taxes, so they force you to start withdrawing at 70 years old. Roth, they don't do that. And yeah, I should make a finance channel. I've thought about that. Finance channels make so much more money. But with Roth, there is no, because you've already paid taxes on it and you're just not paying taxes on the capital gains, there's nothing in the law that requires you to withdraw it. Well, at least in the IRAs, once you get to 70. So I'll be like a rich person, the real rich people, where I'll never pull the money out. I'll never sell my stock. I'll just take debt against it. So I'll borrow against it. So rather than selling my stock and taking it out of my Roth assets, I'm just going to go and get loans from the banks and then just live off debt. I'm going to go the opposite of what Dave Ramsey says. I'm going to do the real rich person scheme. Need Uma financial advice? Invest in Ogre Cap Christmas. Ogre Cap Christmas stocks going up. Going up. And Dober as well. Mejiro Dober. Invest. Big. They should put a stock market in here. They should put like a little stock market in here. Whichever Umas are getting used more, they go up in value and you can buy and sell Umas. If an Uma goes down in value, people aren't using them as much, have them go down in value. Pseudo tax channel? I mean, I could. Yep, she's coming January. And let me see, have I got comments yet? I haven't looked at my video to make sure it's working. Oh, yeah, it's working. All right. Already got a decent amount of views on it. It's not blowing up, but it is pretty. Yeah, people asking, why does Tamamo Cross have to come at the start of the CM? Yeah, it does suck. Pace didn't help her at all. She's still lost. I'm just gonna leave her in late. At least with late, she's got a higher chance of getting her ult off. Yeah, Mecha, yeah, I've already made my video and posted it on the schedule. If you want to go and give it a like and comment to help help it get more views, that's always appreciated too. And did I miss something? Did something else pop up? Oh yeah, Lost Savage. Thanks for the follow 5 minutes ago. Sorry, I didn't hear that one. There's a lot of things that popped up earlier. And if I missed anyone else, let me know in chat. I think I hit everything. I get yapping and I don't notice things. Alright, this run's kind of a dud. This is going to probably be the one. I'm going to get turf on one of these terrible runs. Yeah, and pace being B doesn't really help. Actually, did I win? I think I won that one. So we can get the triple tiara still, so we're not doing terrible. I mean, this isn't a make a new track grandparent run, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Got 2 long spots, 1 wit. I mean, if it's on the parent, that's fine. I try and get at least 2, though, on anything I get. Like, I'll take a 2 guts. I don't even care. I know with my... The funny thing is, with my sprint Umas, I am building it with gut sparks, because I got a 3-star guts with turf. And I'd actually rather have guts, 3-star guts, than 3-star speed. Holy crap, we're still E? Dude, have I not... Like, I have not gotten crap on this run. I must be just... slacking. I don't know what I'm doing here. Run's going terribly. Yeah, that's what I do. I just put everything in a whole market. All my money's in whole market accounts. Yep, that's the way to do it. I don't invest in individual stocks. Triple rest during summer? I mean, I always have to do a lot of rests here because, I mean, it helps. Usually she has skin cancer and all kinds of things going wrong, so it helps. Silent Suzuka stocks up? Yeah. That was something, she kind of threw the entire meta for a loop. Luckily in Make a New Track, she ain't going to be a threat anymore. Make a new track. You won't be able to build her and make a new track. So if you want to use Silent Suzuka Runaway, you gotta build her in Unity still. Hey, that's what I call it. Everybody, I know it's like, I think it's supposed to mean they have like pimples or whatever. I don't even know. But I call it skin cancer. That's my term for it. I mean, they use these translations that make no sense. Like, why can't they just, instead of calling it low metabolism, just call them fat? I mean, that's what they call, like, obese. I don't even know whatever they called it in Japan. I'm pretty sure they just called them fat when they do the one where they eat too much. Instead of low metabolism. Like, come on. They think they're gonna offend Americans. Like 70% of us are obese. We all have tons of energy? Yeah. Let's take that. Oh, Fall Runner. I haven't gotten ground. Oh wait, I forgot. I took Smart Falcon out. We're not getting groundwork anymore on these. High calorie person. I'm a high calorie person. I have a very high metabolism still. Like I can gain weight, but I can easily burn it. I just go be active, or just I just basically, if I want to lose weight, I just don't eat a lot for like a week, and I lose like 5 pounds. And then I'm back to my normal weight. Calling them fat? Isn't that, what was the term? What is the, what do they call the overweight one then? Is it just overweight? Isn't the term for low metabolism in Japan just like overweight? The machine translation says chubby. Yeah. It shows him walking around like that. Yeah. There was a stealth update that actually had them when you were in that lobby. You could see them walking around with their belly out. Apparently. I don't know if they removed it or not, but I for some reason I remember seeing something where they said they added in the game where you see them with the full bellies walking around. Yep. Yeah, the shape doesn't change. Yeah, it should show them running with the fat stomach. Like, if you have that condition, they should have the stomach while you're racing them. I thought I had a fast metabolism. I was like that as a kid too, but when I eat a whole pizza for a meal, I mean, for some people, that's 3 meals. I mean, I'm one of those people that would just eat twice a day as well, but I'd eat like 5,000 calories in that twice a day. I mean, it'd be like I eat my pizza and then I'm gonna have some ice cream and some chips, and that's my meal. And then it's later in the day. Now I do eat a little bit more, so I have to be a lot more careful. I was like, it's kind of hilarious because I joined the military at 18, and you know how they say when you become an adult, you're supposed to get, you no longer have those kid things of, I'm just gonna eat ice cream for lunch. I don't need real food. As soon as I got in the military, even in basic training, I was just like, I'm just gonna get the whole thing of ice cream and eat that. And as soon as I get to my base after I get through all of training, when I have to do my own shopping, it's just like French bread pizzas, ice cream, macaroni and cheese, hot dog. It's like I'm getting to do everything I wanted to do as a kid. Let's take the hit here. You were shopping like Kevin? Yeah, I was just like, man, I'm on my own now. No more having to... Well, I mean, nowadays, I'm not much of a sweet tooth. I'm more of a... I like to eat, like I'll just, like, a meal. If I could have a perfect meal, it would literally just be, I'll have a steak. Rather than having a steak with some sides, it's just give me a bigger steak. Or if I'm gonna have, like, spaghetti with meat sauce, just give me a little bit of noodles and a lot of meat sauce. If I say I'm a carnivore. It's like, now I just want to eat protein and lots of protein, which also probably helps with my metabolism a lot more too. Protein's generally pretty good about that. It makes you feel full quicker. These days I throw everything in the blender. What do I even hit here? You know, I'll just hit speed. Practice rich is too expensive, yeah. Yeah, protein sticks around because your body has to convert it. Because when I remember when I was, because I try and help my wife when she is working on her weight. So I'll try and cut back heavily to help her cut back. And one of the things I learned was like protein, your body has to convert it to a carb. So eating protein, actually, you can like, I think it's like, you only get like 75% of the calories of protein because it takes energy to actually convert the protein to energy. So like, oh. So just eat pure, so we eat like super lean meats that are mostly protein with little fat. Potatoes? Oh yeah, I like potatoes. I've recently got into potato with just put some bacon bits on it. Some of our cells can burn protein directly, but your brain needs glucose. Yep. Yeah, I don't know all the chemistry on it. Of all the sciences, chemistry was one of my weaker ones. I'm more of a math person, and chemistry was a lot of memorization. You got into fitness, and when you get some muscles, you're just hungry all the time. Well, those muscles burn the energy. Making you hungry? Yeah, I just ate, so I'm actually really full. Well, I just ate before I got on stream. They did like a nacho thing. Yeah, I'm 2.5 hours away from New Year's for me. I know some of you are probably on the Eastern, and it's only an hour and a half. East Coast. I'll probably get my parents and all of them are on the East Coast. They'll probably be texting me here soon. Where am I at? Okay. New Year's for you is 12 hours ago? Yeah, some of you are all the way on the other side of the world. You're already... It's morning for you. Yeah, this run's kind of chopped. I'm not even really paying attention. Man. I gotta make sure I have enough points for the important stuff. Which there really isn't much. Kind of funny enough. You know, you know what? Let's not use anything. Let's just race. I'm a little worried. There's a lot of long skills left. Yeah, I've already been a New Year for half a day. My mic. Okay, I thought I heard my mic pop for a second there. Snowing like crazy. I wish we'd get snow. Kansas seems to never get snow. I'm originally from Michigan. We had real seasons. In Kansas, they don't really have seasons. It's just one day it's 70 degrees and the next it's 30. And then sometimes it snows. Even if it's April, it'll sometimes snow, but very rarely. The thing that sucks is in Michigan it snowed more, but they knew how to deal with it. Here in Kansas, they don't know what they're doing. In England, it's all or no snow. Yeah. England's kind of weird. It's hilarious when I show people a map and tell them that the UK... Like, people think, well, of course, it's the southern part of England. Of course it's... But it's like, have you ever seen how the UK... I mean, the reason the UK is warmer than it should be is because of the ocean currents and all that. But I was like, the most southern point of the UK is higher on the globe than Maine in the United States. It's like they're higher up than all of our northern states, except Alaska, of course. But so all our northern states get crap tons, but there's like the ocean effect that actually keeps the UK warmer than you would expect. I don't know all the science behind it, but yeah, New York City is the same latitude as Lisbon. Yeah, like a lot of people don't realize that. Like they think if you take Europe, it would go right across the middle of the United States. It's like, no. It's more northern. Hate how Paste don't get nothing good till Grand Life. Paste gets Nishino Flower in Make a New Track. Nishino Flower is the first Inherit acceleration. I don't know how good she is during Make a New Track as an Inherit, but from what I understand, she's gonna be at least an Excel for them. And you can do you can build Ogre Cap Christmas around being a Pace. Alright. Where am I at now? I'm losing track, like, every time. Ooh, after school stroll. Nice. That's a good pickup. If I can get that on the turf, good enough, man. Those white sparks will be useful for Ogre Cap. I don't think I've seen it on us. I don't think I've seen her spark it yet. But we definitely want to make sure we take that. Yeah, we've got a lot of long stuff we need to pick up now. So let's just start taking stuff. I'll take straightaway spurt. Medium corners. You know what, we'll just take it, just in case. In case we have room for it. Probably not. I mean, highly doubt she'll be a better generic parent than the other one I got. You think? Nah, they're not overkill. The more... oh, come on, Dober. The more accelerations, the better. The way I see it. More opportunity to hit them. If you fail one, you can get another one. And if you hit all of them, off to the races. I mean, I don't know if you've watched when my Narita Taishin would get both Encroaching Shadow and the No Stopping Me off. It was a blast off. She was gone. Now just imagine getting Encroaching Shadow, No Stopping Me, Major Orion, Major Dober, and you have like a 1.0 speed acceleration. Just like instant top speed. And on Christmas Ogre Cap with her ult and a speed increase, because I've already kind of talked about it with Christmas Ogre Cap, because you pop all those, you get the top speed very, very quickly, and then you have her ult, which has acceleration and a speed increase on it. So now you're going to get all the way to her new top speed. And then she has an innate experience as one of her golds. and innate experience will activate on the final corner on the inner rail, which if you're in the lead, which you should be at that point, she'll activate this. This is another big speed increase that will maintain that new speed that you've acquired. And you're just going to be faster than everybody that entire corner. I mean, if you remember seeing those blowouts on Libra Cup, you're going to probably have even bigger ones with Christmas Ogre Cap as a late surge or as an end closer. It's, of course, as an end closer if you build her as an end closer. Pace can kind of do the same thing, but not as strongly. She'll be pretty good as a pace, especially if you can get lucky pace. But, like, if you get lucky pace on a Christmas Ogre Cap pace build, well, you won. If she gets her alt off, you win as lucky pace. Now, I'll probably be building a runaway silent Suzuka that's strong enough to win the race, so I won't have to deal with lucky pace Ogre Cap, but I don't know how popular that'll be. But I will be building something to try and prevent somebody from doing that. Because there ain't gonna be no lucky pace Ogre Caps in my rooms. Okay. Just take that. What, when it was innate? Yeah. I had, I mean, my Narita Taishin had the not the gold. I didn't have innate. I had inner scoop only. But man, that skill was so nice. She would come from 9th place all the way up to 1st so quickly because she basically has her alt, which is a speed increase, and then she also had inside scoop. So she just had a higher speed than everybody for such a long time that she just caught up and passed them all after she blasts off. Like, the longer you can maintain that new higher top speed, the better. Did we win the Japan Cup? Pretty sure we did. Yep. I think Gold Ship won me the Libra Cup. Narita Taishin got, I got a 1-2-3 in, because it was Gold Ship that won Narita Taishin right behind her, and then McQueen was right behind her. Yeah, because you have a higher speed. Her alt speed increase and inside scoop's a speed increase. And so that's really the only thing. Once you've accelerated to your top speed, the biggest thing you need now are more speed increases, and that's what those skills do. Oh, I mean, if you get blocked, yeah, you're screwed. But my Narita Taishin would usually be on I don't even know how, but inside scoop is like, I feel like it's the entire field. She would be swinging wide and still activate inside scoop. So I don't even really know what is considered the inside. Because she popped that, like, consistently. She, like, never missed it. And the only times it seemed like she would miss it was probably from a whip failure. Unrestrained is off the table? Yeah. I mean, you have angling, but yeah, I know it's not that strong. I thought about trying to build her. It's either that or I have to build somebody to go over lucky pace. I don't know if I want to build McQueen again, though. I have to build something to stop the lucky pace Christmas Ogre Cap. You won't see many? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I feel like she could win with it. I don't know. I mean, you could do Summer Maru Zensky. I'm just worried. I mean, it'll only be in the finals. Now that we know that she's literally only available for the finals, it's maybe not as important. And I just go triple encloser. Narita, Taishin, Gold Chip, and Christmas Ogre Cap when she drops. Or not Christmas. Or, wait, no. I'm mixing up Scorpio and Sagittarius. Sorry. No, she'll be available the entire time, but I'm just worried about... yeah, I'm just worried about pace. I'm mixing up the two CMs now. I don't know why. But, yeah, I don't want to lose out that lucky pace. Might do a chariot team. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do whatever is meta, probably. If we can see something, like, if we see that Ogre Cap just works better as the pace. Where am I at? Anyway, oh yeah, I'm at the... Let's just rest. Can't figure out my next frontrunner though. Yeah, I mean, if you like front runners, it really sucks we don't have Kita-san Black. Kita-san Black will be so good. It's Kita-san Black and Ballroom Seiyun Sky together. I mean, that's my Hanshin 3200 or Pisces team. Summer, Maruzinski, Seiyun, and Encloser. Man, I really... A frontrunner's not gonna win too often. Ballroom Seiyun Sky is not better than the OG. She's just better for longs. Hers and Kita-san Black's alt. I mean, I can show you their alt here. I'll show it right after I finish. I'm about to finish this. Their alts basically they have acceleration on their alts and they activate on a back stretch straight. So it activates just like, I mean, I won't say it's exactly, but it activates like Encroaching Shadow and Straightaway Spurt. Perfect timing on the straight. Now, Encroaching Shadow can activate on any late straight. Theirs requires it to be the back stretch, which means the long, because anything that's not long, the straight's not going to be the backstretch. Basically, backstretch being the opposite of where the audience is at. So, yeah, basically it's the timing of the alt. What in the world? She's losing. Okay, there we go. So it'll have perfect timing. Like right now, normal Seiyun Skies is late, a little bit late. Theirs is perfect timing, and I think it's a 0.3 acceleration for Kita-san Black and a 0.2 for Seiyun Sky Ballroom, and they inherit each other's alts. So you want Kita-san Black will want Seiyun Sky Ballroom alt on her, and then Seiyun Sky will want Kita-san Black's on her. They each inherit each other's for extra acceleration. Okay, what are we taking here? Speed. Let's take innate experience. Yeah, just take pressure or whatever. I don't know. There's nothing else we need. Haven't played the Suzuki. I haven't played it. I've seen it. Unless you're talking to somebody else in chat. Turf! We got it! Hey. We got the turf. Power 1, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I'll continue to work on her, but we got something. I told you I was going to get it with no whites. I got Unity Cup. And a speed and power spark. Hey. That's all I need. All you need. Jesus Christ. Hey, that's it. There it is. We got one. It's good enough. I mean, it is good enough. I'll continue to work on her, of course. But I'm happy. I can now get Turf S. It's possible to get Turf S and a long S. Thinking of retiring because of one bad decision? You mean retiring as a front main? I'm a meta main. I call myself a meta main. I play with whatever's going to win me the most. Whatever I feel like can win the most is who gets on the roster. It's kind of funny because that's how like when people ask me about what are my Oshis, like all my Oshis are like the future meta Umas. I'm like, all the ones I like are like actually meta. Alright, we can look at Kita-san Black now, though. And it's probably because I like winners, and most of the meta Umas are like the ones that like dominated. Like, they won a lot of races in the with the real horse, so of course they're going to make them a good Uma in the game. My Oshi is the CM Platinum medal. No, mine will be getting that #1 League of Heroes title. Yeah, everybody's different. Some people like to play. The thing is, and this is what I was telling, I was mentioning, I think it was yesterday or day before. But, because, I don't know why, but I'm getting a lot of crap for my video trying to explain that rank doesn't matter. Like, I feel like some people think I was talking crap about the person that got the UG rank, which I wasn't. But, I mean, like, I said it was pretty cool that they pulled it off. I just said people don't need to be worried about a UG rank. But what I think they really need to add, you'll give me 100 gifted if I get the #1 League of Heroes. That's almost certainly not going to happen. That's for the Leviathans, and it's the lucky. Not only do you have to be a Leviathan, you got to be a lucky Leviathan. Like, not only do you have to have the best of the best cards, the thing that's gonna suck. You've seen so many friends. Yeah, like the Umas I'm scared the least amount about in room matches and stuff are usually the S pluses because they're usually bad. That's why I said it. The thing is, whoever gets it, it's gonna be hilarious. Whoever gets it. If they're like a viewer and one of the that watches one of the content creators and it just like blows up. The Bahamut. Well, it might not be like. No, what would be even funnier is if it's like somebody that just gets the RNG lottery and they don't like spend much money at all. It's just somebody that's stupidly lucky. Taiki Shuttle is probably the easiest one to get a high rating on, too. I will say, I get S. Like, that's why I could rebuild my current Taiki Shuttle, but since I'm replacing her with Ogre Cap, I'm too lazy to rebuild her. So you can see with Kita-san Black, if it's on the kick forward hard when towards the front of the back stretch late race. So the back straightaway, which on longs is the one right before late race. So late race backstretch. She gets a velocity increase if positioned towards the front on the third corner. So she can be used in non-longs. She just no longer takes advantage of her acceleration. But on longs, the straight's going to be on a back stretch, so she will accelerate as soon as the late race hits on that straight, which for all of the lates is, or all the longs, so like if we look here, all of the longs, so the audience is right here, the audience is looking that way, the back stretch is the opposite side of the audience. So as soon as you hit the late race on this straight, you're accelerating with Kita-san Black. And it's like that on all of the longs. 36, oh, okay. I guess this one, but we're never going to do this 3600, so. That one, I guess, doesn't matter, because we're never going to be on that one. It's too long. You're all the way back to this corner. God dang. They ever make this a champions meeting? And I don't know if it counts this as a backstretch. I don't know if we ever do this track. But it's a medium race. The audience is right here. You have a stretch straight here. Or, oh, is this still considered a corner? This is a corner still, isn't it? Because it says corner and it never turns it back to a straight. You have this thing that means it's neither a straight or a corner. Yeah, this one's kind of weird. Okay, so I guess there's only the one long on this one. Classic length. So if we go to like Hanshin, so this is going to be the first one the Kita-san Black's available on, is the 3200. So on this one, the straightaway, bam, right there. Audience is right here. This is the backstretch. Right there. So she will activate her ult right there. Versus Seiyun Sky, who will activate it, or the original Seiyun Sky, who will activate angling right here. Kita-san will activate it right here. Stay or stake CM would be awful. And then when we go back to the Tenno Show Spring, on here, it'll activate right there. Right there. Oh, Ballroom Seiyun Sky is basically the same thing. Very, very similar conditions. So, if positioned towards the front on a straight, late race, increase velocity with high spirits. That's if it's a straight, only a straight. If the straight is on the back stretch, same condition as Kita-san Black, also increase acceleration slightly. Hers is not as strong of an acceleration, but it is an acceleration. So she'll activate at the exact same time. So that's why you want Kita-san Black to inherit Ballroom Seiyun Skies, and you want Ballroom Seiyun Sky to inherit Kita-san Blacks. The thing that's a problem, this is going to be very fun to do. Just so you know, if you think making a last-second Christmas Ogre cap's crazy, here's what you're going to want to do for that one. Pisces Cup is the 3200 long on the Hanshin Racecourse. Now, we'll have Kita-san Black. Kita-san Black drops right here. You'll have your ace Kita-san Black built. Ready to go. You're front runner. The Uma that will be dropping right in the middle of Pisces Cup, which is expected to start March 24th and end April 3rd, Ballroom Seiyun Sky is dropping March 28th, or around there. So we're probably going to be in the same situation as Christmas Ogre Cap on Scorpio. Here's the hard part, though. Not only do you need to build a new ace, you need to build a new ace Kita-san Black. First you got to build a parent Seiyun Sky. Then you build a new Kita-san Black with your new Seiyun Sky parent. And then you need to build an ace Seiyun Sky with a Kita-san Black parent. So you got to build 3 Umas in probably 12 hours if you want to run the double frontrunner. Oh yeah, and this is the first proper make a new track. So this will be our very first make a new track CM. Now technically, Aquarius Cup, which is our first dirt one, will finish after Make a New Track starts. So Aquarius Cup is going to be a mess. It's going to, like, Leo Cup had the problem with Unity Cup starting, but Aquarius Cup, Make a New Track is a significant power increase. You're going to want to rebuild your Umas for Aquarius Cup when Make a New Track drops. It's like big change. But yeah, so I mean, Kita-san doesn't need Saiyan Sky Ballroom, but if you can get it, it just makes her even stronger. And you have the same thing. You want 2 frontrunners so they fight each other. So Kita-san Black, you'll basically, you'll have to have like a sacrifice frontrunner for her to fight with. Yeah, and that's going to happen every time, because how it worked in the past is as soon as the CM ended, the new scenario started. Well, because we're accelerated, they're always going to leak into it. You're always going to have that couple-day buff every time there's a new scenario because of that acceleration. Because it was one day the CM ends, the next day new scenario starts in Japan. Well, they're just always going to cross now. So yeah, Aquarius Cup's going to suck. I was going to build a runaway Silent Suzuka for Aquarius Cup, and then I was like, that's not going to be worth the effort because she's going to be immediately dead on arrival when everybody rebuilds their Umas. And you can't rebuild a runaway Silent Suzuka and Make a New Track. But yeah, it'll be kind of annoying. I think this is the biggest one. Grand Live. Yeah, I don't know. They could just ban it. Just make it where you can't use that Uma. Leo Cup was such a free win. I don't know. Remember, I never ended up rebuilding mine. I could not. I was suffering. I don't know why, but Unity Cup was not treating me well. And I beat people that rebuilt theirs in Unity Cup. You did in one? Yeah. The thing is, I made such a good Summer Maru Zensky. Unity Cup, I wasn't going to be able to get a strong enough one in Unity Cup. Like, I basically had a Unity Cup level Summer Maru Zensky. Like, it was like god tier stats on her for the URA. Yeah, also depends. Yeah, Make a New Track. I already know. Make a New Track, simple. For me, Make a New Track will be easy. Like, we'll have Grand Live. Let's see, what is Grand Live going to interrupt? Let's see, where are you, Grand Live? Did I pass it? Super Creek is definitely after Grand Live starts. Here's Grand Live. So, Leo Cup. Oh yeah. It's going to be because it's every 6 months. Leo Cup is going to get the same problem again. So, the next Leo Cup, which is going to be a short race. Oh my goodness. The short race. Nakayama Turf 1200 will start July 7th of 2026 and end July 15th. But Grand Live will start estimated July 8th. It's going to start right at the beginning of it. It won't yeah, they like start at the exact same time. So you're not going to be able to build your aces until the registration starts. Like, registration starts, then Grand Live starts a day later. So you have 3 days to build your aces, and you're going to want to. Grand Live. Yeah, I mean, because, yeah, Make a New Tracks. I don't know, because you do have the speed increase here. But short races are so short, turf, like, your power is more important than having a higher speed. Because I think, how high can you get your speed here? Isn't it like 1600 or something? Because you can just have an outright higher top. Yeah, it's 1600. So you can have a higher top speed. But from what I understand, it's harder to actually get the stats here than it is in Make a New Track. The biggest thing that makes Grand Live better is just the outright faster your Uma's going to be because of the new top speed. I saw a lot of complaints that Grand Live was worse than Make a New Track in terms of stats. It's just your higher speed cap automatically makes it better. So you're going to go from loving all the stats you're getting to, I am struggling to get my max speed. Yeah, we're back to 3 speed. Yeah, you're going to be like, man, I cannot get that. Although we will have, I mean, at least I'll have. This is a banner I'm going to tell everybody to pull heavily on. Like, Light Hello, everybody says Light Hello Limit Break 3 is the big break point. So, I would probably do at least 400. I'm probably going to do at least 400, maybe 600 pulls on this. Just because, one, it'll give me a very solid card. Like, this Agnes Tachyon's going to be super good during it. And Light Hello is going to be super good. Plan for 600 is safe. Yeah. I really don't want to do 600, but there is a reason I'm not going to be blowing all my crystals. Because here's the thing that can happen that this is my big worry on these double banners, as great as they are. So if I do 400 pulls, what happens when I MLB one of these cards? Like, what happens when you MLB one of these cards in 200 pulls? Now half your pull, like 0.75 or 33% of the time you get an SSR, it's going to be a dupe of a card you have MLB. So if I pull like an Agnes Tachyon Speed MLB and not a single copy of Light Hello in 200 pulls, like if that happens, what do you do? And to me, that's what the crystals are going to be for a whale. In that situation, I'm done with this banner and I use the crystals to MLB Light Hello or get dupes of her. 25%. Yeah. You have a 25% chance of getting a useless card, basically. So that is where I'm using crystals, is on these double banners where I could just get super lucky with one and very unlucky on the other. So I don't waste pulls getting, like what happened with Super Creek. In Super Creek, I got like 6 Tazunas. I mean, Light Hello, I think minimum 1, but 3 is pretty strong. Now, I don't know the interaction, but in Grand Live, I don't completely know how the interaction works. Anyone that's from the Japanese version can explain it. But there's like these tokens you need to get, and you need to get a certain amount of those tokens, and she has like a special interaction that gets you more of them. And from what I understand, Limit Break 3 gives you even more. You only need 1 copy to take advantage of it, but Limit Break 3 has like a buff to it. And so those tokens are what are key to like getting whatever these things are, which give you your stats and crap. So I don't know. I haven't researched it enough. All I know is she gives you more of these tokens that are very important, which is why she's mandatory. And then Limit Break 3 is just even better. And then you have your link characters, just like we have with Unity Cup. Make a New Track doesn't have link characters, but you have them here. Agnes Tachyon Speed has a gold skill, Come What May, which is the gold version of all I've got medium. Silent Suzuka card comes with Track Blazer. Mihono Bourbon for us frontrunners using your Mihono Bourbon, either using your Ace Mihono Bourbon or the Mihono Bourbon Wit card. Free concentration, baby. Or discount. That's a discount. I think Mihono Bourbon already has concentration, doesn't she? I don't even remember. But if you're using that Mihono Bourbon Wit card, you get a free concentration. Or not free, but you get concentration. Sorry. You still got to buy the skill, but you get it. Yeah, she already has it herself. She gets a discount, though. If you take it. Yep. Yeah, you'll already basically have... So, yeah, it's one of your... It can activate groundwork for you. So, you take Wit Mihono Bourbon, and now you have 2 out of 3 needed for groundwork right there. Smart Falcon, if you bring her... I don't even know. This must be a newer skill. But I feel like this one and this one are the 2 biggest ones. I mean, you have Track Blazer, which is the frontrunner heal. I guess maybe for... Oh, it's the medium. Yeah, it's a medium one. Runaway Silent Suzuka, maybe? I don't know. But I feel like these are the 2 big ones. But yeah, here's the stat. So speed can go up to 1600. Stamina can now go up to 1300. Power 1300. Guts 1500. And wisdom 1300. Hey, I mean, look at the newer ones. They still haven't added the newest one, though. Here was the Build Your Island. 1850, 1700 stamina, 1700 power, 1600 guts, and 1300 wit. I will say, though, they say for team trials, we come back to Unity Cup for our team trials. Does it show it here? Where does it say the stats? Oh, does it not say it? Oh, right here. Here's how much wit you can get when they give us the upgraded version of Unity Cup. Yeah, you get 1800 wit. So I've been told you build your team trials Umas here and max wit that puppy. Just, I don't even know what your chances are. You don't really want to go back, I know. 1800 wit though, you're activating those skills. Now, I mean, you're not going to use them for anything else because of these stats, but... Why do they upgrade? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, the only reason you would ever come back to me are like, if you wanted to for some reason get some of these. But, I mean, you can always grind these into your parents through borrows. Find a borrow that has it, or one of your old Umas that have it, and then rotate it until it's built into your main one. Yeah, you just gotta loop, you just get that one looped in. Once it's looped in, then you just count on inheritance for it. And the one I like, not all the way, I think it's Twinkle Legends. This one has like my favorite, I think, of the scenario factors. Is it this one? Yeah, power and guts. Like the 2 most like power and guts, I think, is the strongest of the scenario factors because they're the hardest ones to get. Because then if you have a power and guts spark like this and you have 18 of that, well, then you can build around a power card, speed and power and wit. So, like right now, the problem when you're hitting power instead of stamina is you're gonna have very low guts. But if you do this, it'll be much easier to max all the stat. I like the idea. So different scenarios being viable. I mean, they're not really viable in the sense of like the main in-game contents, but that's like the one for team trials, from what I understand. Yeah, Rico is basically our guts card right now. Once we get to make a new track, though, guts build's gonna go hard. I can't wait for guts builds. I was showing them. I mean, that's why I'm pulling on NTR's banner for Admire Vega for that guts build. See, this is another rank grind. I can't find one that's not like a pure guts build. Yeah, see, these are all like global. But this one is this Grass Wonder is a guts build. I don't know if this is a proper build. This might be the same situation of them rank maxing rather than building a proper Uma. But this is a guts build. This is what a guts build came up with in Make a New Track, which, as you can see here, is pretty free to play. On this build here is like basically free to play if you've been playing since launch. But this is a Grass Wonder. Stat-wise, just look at the stats more so than the skills, because I don't even know what the skills are. Yeah, that is the stat that they came out with on a guts build. Now, just imagine when I have whale cards, I'll be using a fine motion, fine motion, nice nature. I'll be borrowing this card. I'll have NS Fujin instead of her. NS Fujin, Urara, and Admire Vega. Like, all my cards are going to be just better versions of these things. And so, man, from what I understand, it is possible to max all 4 of these. So for mile races, I should be able to max all of these stats, except stamina. Stamina will be the one that I don't max. And I think you inherit power. I don't know if they showed the inherits on this. I don't even know if I can read it good enough. Yeah, this might actually be an ace build because they do have Major Orion. Real gamers inherit stam, the tribe. They probably are already inheriting stamina and just not touching it this entire run. Man, it's going to be so fun with the shop. I know some people are going to hate it, though, because it's going to take... The runs are going to take longer. Because you have to race a lot, and then you're constantly going in the shop, finding the items, having to think about the items. Like, hey, do I want to use the items now? This, that. There's a lot of thinking in Make a New Track about what you want to do. It'll take a little bit to get used to. And the thing is, people are going to be... Like, all your jobbers, here's how the jobbers are going to be bad. They're going to have no clue how to use these items. Yeah, the long one's the only one where guts will probably be weak. Which, for the non-guts, so you have the builds that I was looking at here. I'll probably go with the race bonus builds. But they had a Kita-san Black here, stat-wise. I don't know if this was just for rank. This might be just rank building. This might not actually be... Because I don't even see a heal in here. But this was a Kita-san Black I seen. That was a UG2. So this is a UG2. This is 2 levels above the one that someone got in Unity Cut. So this is 20,500. I think the person that built the UG, it's like 19,000 something. This might be a rank Uma, just because I don't see heals. And I'm guessing this was built for the... I mean, it might not be, but I'm guessing this was built for the Haunch in 3200. How are they going to survive? I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, this one, well, this is for concentration. That is 100% for concentration. And it's not like it's terrible. It's got 5 race bonus, I think. 5 race bonus, 10 race bonus, 10 race bonus, 15, 15, 10. They got plenty of race bonus. So, but this doesn't have a recovery. But this is this is like a strong one. I don't think this isn't going to be normal, but this is what will be possible. And the only reason is just because I fully expect 1200. And maybe they're just living off white skills. They could just be using whites. I mean, you have the Sumaru Zensky Mile build here. Like, the thing is, if we get the like, I have not heard anyone else mentioning it, but if we get evolutions early, that changes things. Because of this card. This card will actually have value. I don't know why they used it here. But if we get evolutions early, Breath of Fresh Air gets buffed to be a mid-race skill. And so, because this becomes a mid-race only, it's actually just as good as, if not better. From my understanding, it's better than Swinging Maestro. Because it's always going to be timed very good. And I think sometimes Swinging Maestro is too early. Like we can kind of see with Scorpio Cup, it's really, really early. But Breath of Fresh Air is guaranteed to be mid-race. So, very strong. And this is a free speed card we're going to get. I mean, if we don't get evolutions, it's going to suck because Breath of Fresh Air is too much of a gamble. But if we get the evolutions early, this is a solid card to bring. It has 5% race bonus, so it's not going to completely kill your race bonus. And you have your heal. You have a heal now on your speed card. It has speed bonus, innate power, some training. Or vodka. Yeah, you have vodka as well. Yeah, you have vodka as well. But yeah, they'll look weird because you're not training a lot. And when you are training, here's where you're getting a lot of your stats in training. You have these items here. And so like Guts build, for example. If you're doing a Guts build, you just buy this item that gives you training bonus or training effectiveness plus 60% for 2 turns. And then you buy this one, Guts training bonus 50%. And I think you also buy the speed one, speed bonus 50%, power bonus 50%. And then if you have no energy because you've been racing too much, training failure rate set to 0%. You're guaranteed to not fail that training. No failing that 1%. Now, I would not waste this on a 1% failure. I would use this on a 99% failure, but you're guaranteed to pass the wit training, or you're guaranteed to pass the training, and then you just stack all these bonuses and you get massive hits. And then you also, if your support cards, like if you're doing like Guts build, for example, and your Guts cards are not sitting on Guts, you can use this item, this little whistle, shuffle support cards. So this will move them. They'll randomly generate again. So you just use this, and all of your friendship cards will shift. They'll move around. So you can use this to try and get better rainbows when you're using these. So you get all your Guts cards you try and land all your Guts cards on Guts. You stack the training effectiveness, and you get a massive, massive hit on all stats. Yeah, this scenario is just stuff your horse with drugs and see them on awful mood often. Yeah, they're gonna be mad the entire time. You're gonna have to be like constantly. I mean, you can buy items to heal that. I mean, you can get them. You can buy them energy. You can give them energy while making them mad. I don't even know what this is supposed to be, but you're giving them some kind of drug that gives them all their energy back, but they're not going to be happy about it. But then you can also give them, what is this? You can give them food for motivation. You can bring their mood back up. Just give them this cupcake. Two mood. You can outright buy stats. You can buy support card bond. This is the big one you want to see. You want to see this show up in the shop. Yeah, Fuku's great because you're going to be in a bad mood. You do not want to burn your clocks. You want to win those early races. Yeah, Fuku will save you clocks. Fuku is the clock savior. You won't be non-stop racing. You will stop. You will do like 3 to 4 to 5 in a row. 5 is like the most, I think. Usually it'll be like 4. And then you'll come out of it. Hopefully you can pop a really nice training, and then you're going to race 4 times again. Or 3. Like, it's not... From what I understand, you do like 40 to 50 races per. So there's enough training that you're not non-stop racing. It's not you do every single race. It's... You have to find the opportunities to do the big hits. Now, when those opportunities arise, you do the really big hits, and then you go right back to racing. And then if you get like skin outbreak, hopefully you have this cream to cure it. But yeah, it's definitely going to be my favorite. It's just you have complete control. There's no goals. Ogre Cap can finally do the Tokyo, what is it, Daishoden? She can finally do that. She doesn't have to do the Arima Kinen twice. Hey, how's it going? Happy New Year's to you as well. I still got 2 hours. I'm still in 2025. Yeah, the thing is, it's going to take a lot of time. The racing, jumping back and forth, and then constantly looking in the shop to see what's there. So you'll have to wrap your mind around it and what to buy and all that. Some people are going to hate it. It's definitely not going to be... This is why I've said I have a strong feeling that instead of the evolution... Like, I feel like we're just going to get Spark rerolls early. I just can't imagine them not giving us the rerolls early. Nobody's going to... Like, it's going to make people quit if they can't at least reroll for their parents. Saw a speedrun that took 35 minutes from someone who knew what they were doing. Yeah. That's why I say they have to give us rerolls. If they want to retain people, they have to give us rerolls. So I have a feeling that's going to be the quality of life they give us. Which I think was a 1.5 anniversary thing. The thing is, it makes perfect sense for them to do it. They'll make money because after your free ones, it costs carrots for the rerolls. They'll make a crap ton of money with rerolls. Hey, Tanoki, Happy New Year. I've still got 1 hour and 40 minutes. We're just yapping on about making you track. Rerolls are a mistake. Auto? Yeah, auto will be nice too. I will say auto will be nice too. It'll be cheaper as well. Because the one negative is when we do get rerolls, the people who get the biggest advantage from it are the people willing to spend a crap ton of carrots. How do I tell chat that Cygames is clueless? Yeah, it's just like... Autos will make them some money too. But not as much. But yeah, if they like money, it's rerolls. Also, if they like money, they bring... When Make a New Track drops, they also bring a throne banner, the throne banner forward. Make that the scenario banner. Yeah, the only thing with auto is from what I've seen, we don't have strong enough cards to really take advantage of it. That's the only thing, is we need those stronger cards that they have to be able to, like, actually get competent Umas out of it. But who knows? Right. But, yeah. Shop reset soon? Oh, snap. Really? Let me double check my shop. What? I thought it was at the actual reset timer. I thought it was the actual reset timer. Let me just double check all my shops. Here's the only thing. Should I buy the sprint ones? Like, these are the only thing out of here that I have 100 of them. Like, everything else I'm really solid on, but I don't do enough sprints. I think I'll probably stockpile a bunch of these, though. Building my Capricorn Aces. Gonna use your hint books on Chris. You know what? I think she might actually be one that's worth it. Now I'm thinking about it. She'll get plenty enough use. She's actually a good option for it. I'm probably not, but I mean, the thing is, Christmas Ogre has a lot of skills you want to use them on, though. Probably 777. 777 is probably the one you do. Let me see. Like, you would probably give yourself a discount on 777s. That's like the big one. Maybe. Because that's the one that's universal. Is only 160 base cost. But it's the only one you're going to get almost every single time, though. Like, innate experience is only for, well, inside scoop's only for longs. Shake it out's not always going to be used. Hydrate's only pace. This is small breather's only late surger. Like, 777s is the universal skill. It's like the only one I would probably want to use them on. Yeah. I mean, if I was using it, I feel like that's the only one I'd use them on. But I think I'm just going to continue hoarding them. I don't know why, but I just want to keep hoarding them. I'm one of those people that hoards resources and then ends up never using them. I'm the guy that plays an FPS. They give you a rocket launcher. You come up to a boss, and I'm like, I can beat this boss without the rockets. I'll use my guns. I might need the rockets later. And then I beat the game. I'm like, oh, I guess I needed to use those. I never needed those rockets. I'm really bad at using limited resources. Resources are so limited, I don't use them. Yeah, that's very likely, but she's still strong. Like, even if they give us the evolutions, she's still gonna be, she still has a unique excel. So, like, right here, on this one, she's still gonna be stupidly strong, I would think, here. I mean, does anyone have an evolution that has a really good speed carryover acceleration like this? I don't know all the evolutions. That's gonna be a lot of videos on its own. Like, what do you know some of the biggest evolution upgrades? What are some of the strongest Uma upgrades? The one I like Silent Suzuka. Although Silent Suzuka won't be able to take it. Well, actually, I guess she can. Oh. Silent Suzuka in Make a New Track, if we get evolutions early, she will be super strong because perfect concentration. You don't even need Runaway. She'll be able to take off really quickly because perfect concentration makes it where a concentration basically has built-in groundwork. She would be a really strong normal front, and you don't have to worry about Twin Turbo yet. Twin Turbo won't drop until 2nd anniversary. Tachyon and Super Creek parents would be must for Ogre. Yeah, I know about the Agnes Tachyon. Yeah, Tachyon's very strong because doesn't she, on some races, Agnes Tachyon's ult triggers like right around the perfect spot too. Like it's a very good backup for a lot of them. Because I was watching some races with her and I was watching this activate like the exact same time that 777s was activating. Because it's on a corner. Yeah, I think this one's good for Arima Keenan. I'm going with End Closer Ogre Cap. Don't you need third or fourth to hit? Well, I think if you... It's fourth? Yeah, third or fourth. Yeah. It's a backup. You still have 777s. It's just another backup one. Yeah, it's basically your fourth backup. And I don't know, even depending on the race, maybe you'd run a double front. You would run double front, like the Chariot build for her, to make it a little smoother to get it. But kind of looking at the evolutions, like, I think getting evolutions early will be really fun for Silent Suzuka because of perfect... Like, I really like this. You don't get to take advantage of this as much, but it does make Unrestrained have a speed increase to it, which will be nice. Yeah, the CM is tomorrow. But I don't know, like, what other Umas are getting super buffed. I already... Like, Narita Taishin. Like, I looked at hers, and hers kind of suck. Like, her Encroaching Shadow gets an increase to Field of View. Like, what the heck, man? It's just like Christmas Ogre Cap. She gets nothing. She just, hey, you can see a little bit better. What is this doing? Doing nothing. And then I do like Sleeping Lion gets a little bit of a speed increase, but I don't know. Dober gets a decent one. Oh, doesn't it? She has one that converts her her debuff to a speed, right? Yeah, so now her All-Seeing Eyes becomes a speed increase. A 35.35 speed increase. Because Shadow is still broken? Yeah, I know. Yeah. They gotta buff her again so that we can still use her and make a new track. Because I do know someone was saying Silent Suzuka will fall off once Twin Turbo drops. Even though she's a 1-star, she basically, during the mid-race with her ult, she has an entire mid-race, a speed increase that is going to last like the entire mid-race. It's like a super tail held high. She's just outright going to pass everybody and go right to the front. Corpano Ricky? Corpano Ricky is... So... Well, Corpano Ricky. I mean, she's got massive, yeah, stat increases. Consider how she ran in real life. Yeah. I mean, at least she'll be a pretty strong front runner with if we get them early just for that perfect concentration. I don't know. I could be just at fault. I just feel like having that additional 0.2, so you're basically getting a 0.4 acceleration. If you include taking the lead, a 0.8 acceleration out of the gate with her. And that's super strong. But I don't really know, like, let me see, what's another... Well, Corpano won't be available for Aquarius. She's going to be good for all dirt CMs. I'm just trying to think of the ones that'll get buffed. What about Cymbeline? What is hers? Yeah, her Dominator switches to a speed, so she gets a big speed increase from Dominator. Or an acceleration. Ooh. Distance type 4, so N closer. Oh no, wait, is that long? Does this make it a long? Okay, so it converts Dominator to a long. She's in phase 2, in overtake, she gets a speed and acceleration. So she gets a Gamble XL. Your speed will increase on a random corner. Professor of Curvature gets 4 seconds, 35. So Professor of Curvature gets its time increased. So it's even stronger. So she'll be pretty nice. What about Taiki? What is Taiki's? Taiki Shuttle. Yeah, that's what I said, Almond. Suzuka's concentration, perfect concentration, is 0.2. Because so you'll have 0.2. It's basically built-in groundwork. So that, alongside groundwork, alongside taking the lead, is a 0.8 Excel. She's going to just come out of that gate crazy fast. She'll almost be like a mini Great Escape without even being a runaway. Because she's going to have a faster acceleration than any other frontrunner. She should be at the front of the pack of all the frontrunners just from those Excels. Now, she won't be able to hold it as easily. Mayano Ta. Oh yeah, what's the evolved no stopping me? I copy. Stamina recovery? It's not really, it's a basically, does it just add a white stamina to it? That's nothing special. I mean, I guess if you can build around having it just perfect so that this is what you need. I don't know. Well, Breath of Fresh Air just in general is good. Oh yeah, that's huge. Because we'll get the new Breath of Fresh Air where it activates only in the mid-race. So she literally won't need anything heal-wise. She'll be completely covered heals. These will be her two. Well, she should only just need this one, really. Yeah, it's pretty nice on her. It doesn't really change how she works other than you only need Breath of Fresh Air now so you can save skill point. And then she gets the stronger swinging Maestro. Summeru Zensky, what do they change on her? Summeru Zensky gets power crept by her own dang card coming out, regardless. Big heal, so she gets a really strong frontrunner heal. 0.75. And then Mild Maven becomes an even bigger speed increase. Yeah, from 0.35 to 0.45. So not bad. I mean, I don't know what Bourbon's is. Stamina recovery and Great Escape. Bigger speed from Great Escape. Improve start reaction time 0.4. All stats up 10. Her concentration becomes... So she just gets 10 stats and everything. It's like a mini green. So this is just... It's just her normal that plus 10 stats to everything. Yeah, I was thinking that was something different. That's just the normal concentration plus all stats. No, it still says it's a wit check. It still says it's a wit check. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, 10 and everything doesn't seem like it's all that big a deal. It's literally 10 stats. It's like 1 star. It's like adding a star to her. I mean, but they increase the speed for Great Escape seems pretty good. What about the normal Mihono bourbon? Oh, taking the lead is now a 0.5. And then the heal, yeah, and she doesn't get nothing. Wasn't it, doesn't Tokai Tail normal get a huge buff? What changes for her? Technician Pace Chaser was a navigation smoothly. This one's if you move left or right. So this is the same thing, but now it has speed on it. It's an alt change. Phase is greater than or equal to 2, less than or equal to 3. Or order is less than or equal to 3. Is an overtake. Is last straight. It just never goes off. Yeah, I don't know enough about her to know. What about Tamamo Cross? She gets an evolved version of Tail 9, which is Tail Held High. Tail of Ecstasy. 0.45 speed. Or, and then she has Fast and Furious, which evolves to be a massive speed increase, or a stamina recovery, a decent stamina recovery, and speed increase. That's actually kind of nice. A 0.35 stamina from Fast and Furious. Not too bad. That can help her out a little bit with the longs, because she doesn't have a built-in recovery. What about normal Maruzinski? Step on the gas. Does that get anything that makes it better? Oh wait, it changes it from a Excel that's completely useless to a speed increase. It's instead of a mid-race Excel, it's like, hey, we'll actually make it useful now. Here you go. Speed increase. So you have one that's if someone's trying to overtake you, get the speed increase. The second one's if you're in first place, your speed will greatly. They'd take that one, I guess. Human skill. I still see Rushing Gale in lobbies. Yeah. People see gold and they take it. Evolve skills, from what I understand, I've seen someone do it in a run, and it looks like you pick them at the end of the run. So you get to choose between whichever ones you've unlocked, you get to choose. I don't know if it costs skill points or not, though. Let's see. What is Fantasy Grass Wonder. Just bigger heals. Speed increase. Add speed increase to him. Yeah, that's why that was the point of my video. Like, I was getting, like, I know some people were acting like my video on that UG Uma and Global was me attacking them, and I don't feel like I was, it didn't come off like I was attacking them, at least from what I thought. I was just trying to explain that all the people commenting on, like, oh my god, there's no way I can beat that. And I was like, no, this is just a rank Uma. It's not good. At the end of the run, no skill points needed. Nice. But yeah, I was seeing that the comments went a little nuts, I feel like. I swear, on some of my videos, I think people just read the title and look at the thumbnail and don't even watch the video and then make their comment. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Internet, yeah. I just want to try and avoid the same crap that's happened to other content creators. I know that, like, I mean, I don't know, I wasn't watching him at the time, but I know, like, Tectone always would mention that with Arc Knights. He used to do the guides on Arc Knights, and, like, the whole community turned on him. I don't know all the details on it. I just want to avoid something like that happening to me. But, because I don't attack people. I'd never attack, and I don't want to create drama with other creators. He was just really dumb in Arc Knights. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the details. I've only heard his side of the story. Oh, like a jobber pretending? Yeah, could be. I try and avoid that, and if I say something stupid, I try and retract it. Hope as best I can, or I'll take the video down. I've only interacted with his content in a curiosity. Yeah, I would never go his direction of being very aggressive in tone. But yeah, that's just what I just want to avoid a situation like that, because I have seen comments on people that heavily disagree with my takes sometimes. So takes things more seriously. Yeah. But I think it's just a different opinion. They're very on some of them, they're very Oshi orientated, and I'm very meta orientated. I win whatever it takes. I'm one of those people, I'll do whatever it takes to try and win. Even if I don't like the Uma, I'll use the Uma if it's the best one for it. General approach is to just meme, be a little, yeah. It's easy to not Oshi run when your Oshi isn't here yet. Yeah. The funny thing is, every time I like look at Umas and try and find my favorites, they're just already meta. They're the meta Umas. But my favorites are not because of the anime, it's because of the real horse's history. And the real horse was a very strong horse, so of course they make him a really strong Uma. Like, if they ever put in that one horse that won 42 or 43 races and never lost, that was from the 1800s, they never probably will, because it's like a Turkey horse. It's a horse from, no, not Turkey, Hungarian. I think a Hungarian horse that went 42 races with 0 losses. Like, that horse better be a beast if they put something like that in here. Or their most winningest horse that had like 150 wins. Like the opposite of Urara, just wins 150 plus races. Yeah, Almond Eye is gonna be, like, I like Almond Eye, and you know she's gonna be meta breaking. Yep, still loves the meta one. Orphaverse what is it? I always say her name right. Orfever is a meta one as well. Yeah, and they also have the thing with the 2D buffers, just because they want to fully support the Oshi. Yeah. Yeah, Gentle Donna is meta. Is there any... I don't really have I like the most one. I think the coolest looking one is probably Duramonte. I think she looks the coolest of the group. I think she's probably my favorite look-wise. Like, I'm going to probably get a figure of her when she comes out. And I'm going to try and win one with her. She's an end closer. She'll be meta. She is meta, and she'll be able to win. But then, as soon as she drops, I need to win with her quickly, because as soon as she drops, she's my new end closer. Or you can use, I could use both of them together, kind of like how I did Narita Taishin and the others together. Power scalers to this date still struggle to determine gold ships. True. It'll be hilarious once these come out and you still have people using gold ship. And she'll still do fine. But then you have that, because I think when she comes out, at this point we're going to have... Won't we have... When do we get Encroaching Shadow card? I'm pretty sure... Isn't it a Narita Taishin card? Hishi Amazon. Oh yeah, the new gold ship stamina one just came out with it. But I think isn't this the main one you get Encroaching Shadow off since it's wit? Encroaching Shadow and Soaring Stride. I don't know if you use... Well, let's see. The Hishi Amazon power card. Fuku, yeah, Fuku is better than NTR. Here's the big thing, and we were discussing this yesterday. It's gonna probably be a long video that I'll have to make on it when it's coming out. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it to pull for Admire Vega, other than the free pulls. If you get lucky on the free pulls, maybe that changes, because we will get the 100 free pulls. But because she's a 1%, and she's going to probably go up to about... And actually, it gives the details, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does give the details here. She will be... Does it have the 10% rates here? Yeah, 1%. But it doesn't... Okay, it doesn't have the 10% rate, which I'm guessing 10% rate will be around 4%. Or the 10th card... The guaranteed SR 10th pull rate, which I think is going to be around 4%. This is a card you cannot pity. Like I was saying yesterday, you cannot pity the SR cards unless, Tanoki, you can correct me if I'm wrong, you can't pity SR cards. They never change that. It's always just the SSRs that you can pity. And you want to pull at least 2 copies. Hopefully 3 copies of her. Hopefully 3. And doing the math, it was like around a 1.5% average pull rate. If you include the guaranteed SR10. And so everybody already complains when they go 400 pulls not getting a single copy of the SSR. Just imagine doing 400 pulls, not getting a single copy of her, and not even being able to pity her. So, dude, she's gonna shatter some people if they do that. So I think my advice is this. You just do your pulls. You do your free pulls and skip, unless you're a whale. Like, I feel like this is a skip banner. Easy. Because it can destroy your pulls and you get nothing. Yeah, use free pulls and then see. Like, I don't even think I'm going to pull on it until the free pulls are about to finish. Yeah, you'll have a lot of viable Guts cards. I mean, it's just gonna suck, man. It's gonna be so strong of a card for the Guts build at 15%. And it has speed bonus, doesn't it? Yeah, because it has speed. The big thing you want on your Guts for Guts build is the speed training. So you got the speed training and power. And then you have, like me, I should be able to MLB NS Fusion. And this is another reason I really want it too, because it's 15%. It can offset the 5% on this card. Because this one only has 5% race bonus, but this is another speed bonus one that's very strong skill-wise for front runners. So I pair that one with NS Fujin and then probably Urara. I think Momin covered it. We'll have two. We'll have two SRs by then, but we'll be halfway towards another one. And I think when I looked at the math, we'll have our third crystal by the end of the first CM. So you won't be able to MLB it before the first CM, but you would be after. So if you get 2 copies, you would be good. Yeah, I mean, you have other options. I'm thinking about it from a whale perspective. That's why I think for free-to-plays, I think it's an easy skip. You got Yukino Bijin, that free one's really strong. Urara, free one. Right there's 2, and that's 20% race bonus. And then whatever other good Guts card. Air Groove being one of them. That has groundwork on it. Well, yeah, it has groundwork, I guess, yeah. You're not going to be chasing hints, though. That's the thing. Making you track is non-stop racing. You really can't chase the hints as easily. You can chase the events, but I don't know how easily you can get the hints off of them. Well, I think Guts is where you get the highest stats. From what I've seen, Guts is the highest stats in the game. Guts builds can get you max speed, max power, max guts, max wit, with enough stamina. Except on longs. On longs, you're not going to be able to pull it off. On longs, you won't be able to do it. But where is... God dang it. I gotta close these ones. They don't keep opening them. But right here, we were looking at Guts builds earlier. This one, it looks like a legit one. This does not look like a, this doesn't look like a build built just for high rank. I don't know what skills they pick. I didn't really pay attention to the skills they picked here. But, I mean, this looks like a legit deck for a Guts build in Make a New Track. And when you look at it at the end, that's the stats they got with Guts build. Now, when I was saying, I'm gonna have NS Fujin, I'll have Admire Vega, I'll have Fine Motion, I'll have Nice Nature. I'll have, like, a lot of my cards are gonna be stronger. So just imagine me having a same run as they had, but I'll probably max my speed, max my guts, max my wit, and who knows what my power will be. My power will probably be higher. I don't know if it'll max. And then stamina will probably be about the same, with the similar build, similar run, similar parent. But this is a very free-to-play friendly one. I don't know if this is like a race, like this one's a UG, I think, 3. I don't know if they literally just picked skills for rank on this one, but the deck looks legit. Yeah, you assume it's a fraud. It's hard to tell, but the deck looks solid. The deck looks solid. And it's got 2,400 skill points. But, yeah, the deck is a very real deck. And so I would assume they have parents and all that for the correct stats and all that. Yeah, you get all the hints because you have the... Don't you have like the verses? You have the verse races. You get skill hints from the versus race. This thing right... Wherever it is. This. Whenever you have a versus race, you do that race to get the skill hints. Rivals. Yeah, sometimes a random race will feature a rival. Whenever at least one race with its rival is available, a red and blue jagged speech bubble verse written on it, as well as a shimmering effect, will be visible. Winning against a rival will award you with one random skill hint related to either the distance of the race or the strategy you used on it. So this game, so you literally, if you want a specific position thing, you use that position and you'll get that one skill or the distance of the race. Yeah, Fuku, I had people telling me Fuku, like there's so many people disagreeing with my idea on Fuku. They're saying it's a strong card past it, which it can be used, but it's not meta. I believe it's fine in Grand Live. But it's not meta. You're going to have Agnes Tachyon. Kita-san Black's going to come roaring back. Speed Kita. I know, everybody's going to use Kita-san Black. And everybody just pulled their MLB Kita-san Blacks, and we're going to tell them, hey, this is the build you go with. You don't need Kita-san. You want to borrow the Speed Fuku. Borrow Speed Fuku now. You're stuck borrowing Speed Fuku and using this free-to-play deck instead. High risk, high... Well, Fuku is a protect your clocks, from what I understand. Protect your clocks. But, yeah. Maybe it's more consistency in stats, but... I throw away Uma so quickly that... Imagine playing without clocks. Fuku will be good when you use... Yeah, and then you can't even use Kita-san Black card when you use Kita-san. Yeah, imagine somebody that blew all of their clocks already. Just swiped on Kita-san? Yeah, I could have more clocks. My problem is I did so many runs on like Summer Maru Zensky and that and blew clocks. Like I've blown a lot of, like I have 400 in like 20 or 30. But yeah, I've blown a lot of clocks because I do so many runs. Make a new track is going to be brutal on my clocks. They need to give us the quality of life that lets us buy more. That and when I was building my Seiyun Sky for Cancer Cup, Seiyun Sky on Tenno Show Spring just love to eat your clocks. You blow all your clocks and still lose. Oh man, for all those on the Eastern, it's about to be New Year's for you. Eastern side of the United States and everybody else in that time zone, New Year's about to hit. I actually should grab my phone because that's going to hit from my parents and they'll probably text me. Let me grab that real quick. Xmas Ogre will also be held a train during Mance. Yeah, just got turned. Happy New Year's. Yeah, I'll probably have to be getting off here in like 30 minutes. For mine here in an hour. Burning down the local Walmart. Yeah, I gotta do that. Oh shoot, my drink's out too. I'm gonna go get another drink as well. Be back again. All right. Alright, I got a couple snacks too here, so let's see. Should try and start another run real quick. I could probably finish one before New Year's. Let's try one more Dober. One more Dober. Now that I got one with turf, let's actually try and build one for my non-Christmas Ogre cap. It's kind of funny though, man. I knew the one that would eventually get turf was going to be trash everywhere else. But at least we'll be able to get a decent discount, hopefully, because it's 3 stars here. Oh yeah, I have to transfer one. No. Like, why couldn't I get turf on this one? Or what's this one got? Yeah, that's not better than this one. Yeah, this one was really good. This one's a good potential candidate for Agnes Tachyon inheritance research if we get it early. Long A? Nah, I've been just pushing for turf. I'll get long everywhere else. I'm kind of in a weird scenario, though. It's gonna be, because I have encloser sparks for my Ogre cap. Like, let's get rid of those. What was this one again? Yeah, those were both bad. Let's just see what she looks like on Ogre Cap. Do I get affinity? Let's see what our affinity looks like here. Wait, where the heck is my option? Where's my symbol thing here? Oh, there they are. That was a bug. I was on guest. Oh, I was on the guest tab. Oh. Oops. I didn't realize that. Okay. This one? Okay, yeah, this is my, Ogre Cap Mejiro Orion. Double Circle Affinity, baby. End Closer B. Long A. And then we do have Umastan here. We have Satsuki Show for some Nakayama Racecourse if we want to get that green. And then the big one, the heel, After School Stroll, After School Stroll, After School Stroll, and After School Stroll. That's the big heel we're going to need to pick up. That and Long S. Long S from what? 2 and 6? Let's look at our odds here. Let's see. I gotta wait for this to update. This is going for like super high affinity. Come on, update. 140. Okay, 145 is just under. So we have 2 and 6. So 49% chance. Oh no, that's wrong one. We're looking at the red. 2 and then 6. 26% chance for Long S. 26%. 45% chance for After School Stroll. So if we just say that's 50%, that means we have a 12% to get Long S and After School Stroll. And then we have a 9% chance to get Turf S. So, and if that's a 50% of 20, we'll say, or 26, 13, and we'll say a 10. So I have a 2%-ish, 1 to 2% chance to get all 3 of those. Oh yeah, and I'll be taking Sweep Tosho. Yeah, Sweep Tosho will be coming with me. So we have a chance to get it from there too. I will, that's my main borrow. But my affinity will be a little bit higher than this. I don't know. Let me see. 23. What if I take it to 25? It's double circle, so I know it's higher than 150. I mean, I can look at the compatibility. Dober, Ryan, Rudolph. And Gold Ship. Yeah. So it's just the races are taking us over the double circle. So I think saying we're at like 150 is good enough. Okay, so if we're at 160, what does it change? So 2, or no, 6. Oh, what did I just do there? There you go. Oh, dang it, I just took it. God dang it. So 6 is... now I've re-updated. God dang it. I accidentally Control Z twice. Okay, I gotta wait for it to update. I don't know why Google Sheets take so long to update the formulas. Okay. So 0 and 8. Still 45% chance. I swear this thing acting like it's broken. 2 and 6. 27 now. Went from like 26 to 27. So yeah, it's still like a 13, which is say 12, round down to 12. 12% chance to get both. And then turf is just under 10%. So we're looking at like a 1% chance to get all three of them. A link to the original? Yeah, let me try and find it. I think I had one. Let's see. Spark. Because I always work on this copy I have. Here it is. There we go. But yeah, so it's a 1% chance to get all of them. Turf S is not a mandatory one though. If I had 3, it would bring it all the way up to 16. If you're not using a spreadsheet when playing a simple pick up and play mobile game, are you really playing the game? Here's going to be the fun part, is getting that when you start building grandparents and trying to get more than 2 alts. And you put like my plan is when I eventually get like a Dober with a really strong Dober with 3 stars on her own alt, same thing with Ryan, I'll make them the grandparents, and then they each have a 53% chance of getting their alt, which means a 25% chance of getting both alts, on top of then also trying to get your distance S and turf S. Grand Live is when you start wanting all the alts. So that's when you really start thinking about this, because I mean I know it's a ways off, probably still, because someone said it was the 2.5-year anniversary that we got the inheritance event. Cause I don't know, but yeah, I was looking for Tachyon. Where was it? Yeah, on this one, someone said this came out around the 2.5-year anniversary. Doubling both sides is probably the play now. Affinity is not high enough to play the 6 alt games. Yeah. Doubling both sides seems to be the play. And that's why you build the, like, from what I understand on this, it talks like these are the parents. But to me, you go for the main alt. Like, I make a very strong Same Sky grandparent. And a very strong Mejiro Ryan grandparent. Then a Mejiro Dober grandparent. I don't know if I'm going to worry about making a very strong Summer Gold Ship grandparent. Team Trials isn't hard enough to worry about making God tier. I'll be worrying about Kitasan Black, El Condor Pasa before. Or I'll be worrying about all of these before I worry about a really good gold ship. It was 22 months. So it was, okay, so the 2-year anniversary that we got it. The sweaty, what is there to be sweaty about on Team Trials? Like, if there was like some kind of title you could earn or anything, there's nothing to truly earn other than maintaining rank. I don't know. To me, it just doesn't make sense. I get some people like to see themselves at the top of the leaderboard. It ain't worth it to me. Because you don't get anything out of it. I mean, you fall off of it. You'll fall off of it once the weekends. Oh, more of our gold ships alt? Summer gold ships for League of Heroes? Really? Yeah, I guess you get the screenshot. Some people take pride in that. I don't know. It's team trial. Oh, does it actually does it change the track? Wait, so it does change what track you're on? So like it'll just be mile and then you just get a bunch of mile races? Oh, it's always the same track. Because I do know you still want to get the 1, 2, 3 for the points. But you're still building. I would think you still build them like a championship a champions meeting Uma. I would think. Unless the conditions and stuff are changing. Because I do know you want to place high in them. But there's not like, you don't get points for skills or anything. Unless I've read it wrong. You just want to get first, second, and third every single time. Same track. Oh, the conditions change. So like if you build a front runner, you want to get front runner savvy, concentration, taking the lead. Those are your 3 to activate groundwork. And that kind of stuff. So the ones that are tied to things that don't change, your position, the direction, right-handed, left-handed. I'm guessing that doesn't change. It's not like it switches the track around. But I wouldn't think of it being like team trials. You're not getting points for skill activations. You're getting it for winning, so you still need to build them all very strong. Oh, season stays the same? Ah. Okay. So it's a little bit easier on that aspect. Yeah, because I want to try and shoot. I mean, it's like, apparently, unless they change it, it's like 4 years away from us until we get the rank-based titles out of it. I was saying they should add something like that for other little things. Like, if you get in the top 10 on... Like, if you're ever number 1 at the end of the week on team trials, make a title for that. Like, number 1 team trials. Whatever. Make titles for these, because I think it's cool when people are doing like when they made the UG, it's just it serves no purpose currently within the game other than to say I did it. So make titles or something to kind of ties that achievement. That's why I like the champions meetings so much and getting like the platinum titles in that. There's a true goal, in-game goal to try and acquire it. You can also use the sunny or rainy dolls in limited capacity. Ah. Wait, is it not... Wait, do you not... Is it not live? Are they ghosted? Are they all ghosts so you can change the racetrack on them? So you change the racetrack's conditions on your opponent? Most parent borrows Uma stud title. They should have that. Yeah. It doesn't even have to be a title. It could be and then have titles that attach to the Umas. You win a champions meeting with an Uma, that Uma gets an epithet or something. Like a special title. Like the champions meeting has the Uma in the title. Or in it. So you can be like for Libra Cup, you can say Libra Cup won with Urara. Nobody's gonna win with Urara on a long turf. Now, if you could pull off a long turf win champions meetings with Urara, I think that would be crazy to have a title that said you did that. Or something. Like if you have another Oshi, to be able to say like something that literally ties the fact that you won it with that Uma specifically. It's all ghosts? Well, I know you had the NPCs. Okay, so the other player is also NPC of that player, though. So you control it's just... So you control everything. Okay. Do they have an item that puts them in a bad mood? Put them in bad mood, put you in good mood. Well, it's a good thing I never use those items and I can save them. So does that mean like outer post proficiency? Like you can take outer post proficiency and when you get a really strong opponent, you can take it from them so that you're on the outer post. Like you can force, because isn't there an item that forces you in certain positions? Yeah, you can improve yours. You can move your position, right? Let me see. You can see it when you go in team trials. Yeah, so you have these, right? Yeah, I can steal the posts. Man, how do you get these things? I mean, don't use them now. Stockpile these, I guess, for that. Wait, are these in the shop? Do they show up in that random shop? Am I gonna need to steal those, buy those things? Outer is a double. Yeah, I would probably take inner, maybe. Because outer is the risk of you are on the outside. Wait, you use lay less? Yeah. You get so many from the stinking event. Oh, you can only use them so many times. Ah. Man, it seems like it's going to be more difficult once they introduce those titles, because people are going to start try-harding a lot more on it. And with global being probably a bigger population, trying to get the top 96 will probably be even harder, just because it's not a luck-based thing of just getting an easy opponent in your finals. It's now you got to be better than everybody. You got to be the top 96 of everybody. Oh my goodness! That's a new high for me. I'm pretty sure I only got like 601 before on this. Yeah, the question is how many of them are going to be jobbers? But still, even if we have more jobbers, because our population is so big, it's basically how many sweats do we have compared to the other ones? Because in having a larger pool of jobbers is going to be good for champions meetings, of course, because you have more likely to hit the jobber. But when it's top 96, all that matters is total amount of sweats. It doesn't matter if we have 1 million more or 1 billion more jobbers. If we have 5,000 sweats and they have only 3,000 sweats, ours is going to be harder. Oh, I think we might have, yeah, and yeah, as time gets on, we'll probably start to have higher concentrations of sweats as people quit the game. What? Oh. Sorry. I did not know I was on the long screen. I was just looking at the thing. Yeah, I hit a new thing on here. I fixed it. A lot of people will cheat. Yeah, I think initially it will be because, well, one, they'll feel like, whew, some pressure off. But once they add those new titles eventually, yeah. Those big but that should be, they're gonna be higher, like, to me. Those will be the display ones. If you get like a top 96. I like the CM rate, but I'm playing a lot. Like, I can see how it sucks for casuals, for sure. Because you basically have 10 days to build aces after Scorpio ends. It's gonna feel, yeah, when it slows down and you have League of Heroes. Because I already started having that problem of, what do I do now? I was like, I've got parents for Scorpio, other than Mejiro Dober, because I couldn't build her at the time. I was like, I already got my parents for Scorpio. I've already got my parents for Sagittarius. I got my aces for Scorpio. I can't work on my aces for Sagittarius because I'm waiting on Christmas Ogre Cap. I'm starting to work on my Capricorn parents, but I didn't have Super Creek Mummy at the time, so I was pretty much stuck there a little bit. But I had already built my El Condor Pasa and my other one potentially. They have accounts that literally run 24/7 by multiple people. Yeah. I mean, once we get auto run, I'll probably be doing that where I have it running like all the time. But yeah, I can see those being, if I could, if I was a big enough YouTuber, I would pay someone to keep playing my game 24/7 for me. I'd be paying someone to grind out parents for me. If I was Asmon Gold levels of wealth, I'd pay someone to literally play this game all day for me to just make me good parents. I'll just be like, hey, just keep grinding the game for me. Just keep... Heck, I'll pay them to make my aces. And then all I have to do is, alright, Champions Meetings time. Let's look at what Umas they've got for me. Alright, let's go do it. I could be like, then I could actually play like multiple gacha games and be like, alright. If I was making millions of dollars a year, I would absolutely do it. Because the thing is, it would make it so much easier to cover more games. I got this parent off street. Yes. It would always be funny watching some of them and they'd be like, you can tell, you'd be like Elon Musk in Path of Exile. Yes, I did all this. How do I do this? And then you watch him playing and he's like manually dragging stuff in Path of Exile. Yeah. But I could see Elon Musk playing this game, and then he goes in, he's like, it's Champions Meeting time. Want to see me win super easily? He has like these god tier Umas. He's like, I built these monsters, and then somehow he puts them in the wrong strategy. He puts Goldship as a front runner. He puts Silent Suzuka as an end closer, and he's like, all right, let's watch these things win. Yeah, Elon probably would just have an AI do it. You would just have him on screen watching as it just plays, and he's like, look at me dominate. Yeah, Elon. Here's the thing. Elon gets caught, he gets mad, and he's like, I'm buying, so there's a sale today. I'm gonna pay $55 billion for Cygames. Cygame, I now own Cygames. Look at all my titles, everybody. He just pays off the programmers to give him everything. Yeah, he buys it, and then he just goes in and he says, "Look at all my titles," and he just has number 1. He has every title, all the platinums. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't this caught in some? There was developers or something in Nikkei, or hackers that are getting caught, that are getting stuff now that are impossible to get. Like, it's like they're either hackers or they're people working for the company that are playing the game and then just cheating themselves stuff into the game. It's mostly just pulling random Reddit info with little to no understanding of the difference. Oh yeah, all right. Let's try that. Let's see. Oh, that'd be. Let me get Grok up. Let's ask Grok. Alright, I don't think I've actually used Grok. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Grok says. I am looking to win Scorpio Cup in Umamusume starting tomorrow. What Umas should I use? Yeah, I know they'll all be the same. Searching the web, reading posts. Oh no, it's gonna be X posts? Oh no. I just saw it say Goonhammer. What the heck is that site? The champions meeting Scorpio Cup dominant style pace chasers reign supreme due to runaway silent Suzuka blocking frontrunners. Plus the strong final corner tools. Frontrunners excel in low runaway lobbies. Late surgers and closers are gambles. Target stats. 1200 speed, 800 plus stamina. Must have skills. Goonhair. Excel. Angling and scheming. Shooting for victory. Duty of dignity calls. Green conditions. Left-handed. Fall runner. Wet conditions. Medium distance. Tokyo. Uma tier list. Oh, it's got a tier list. SS. Summer Maru Zensky. Christmas Ogre Cap. Debuffer. Nice Nature. S. Taiki Shuttle. Mejiro McQueen, Meisho Dodo, Silent Suzuka Runaway. Debuffer Support, Halloween Wedding. It's the unupdated Mumu guide. Oh, is this Mumu's? Was this his? I hadn't looked at his. It just takes his winning team comps. Free to play meta ace. 80 plus. Hey, it's saying you'll get an 80% plus win rate. Summer Maruzensky and 2 nice natures. What? Okay, take 2 nice natures. There you go. High stamina recovery. Final corner burst crushes lobbies. Pace power. Christmas Ogre Cap Taiki Shuttle. Plus nice nature. Plus, all right, man, it's going all in on debuff Swarm, Mejiro McQueen, Ace, plus 2 nice natures again. It looks like it loves the stam kills. It's going for those Oshi double debuffers. If limited, Silent Suzuka, Mayano Top Gun, plus Tachyon. Support deck. 2 to 3 speed. MLB Kitasan Black. Silent Suzuka speed for left-handed Biko Pegasus. Yeah. Power and stamina. Rice Shower power. Friend Rico. 2 wit. Agnes Tachyon. Fine motion. Yeah, it's just taking like the basics. Yeah, 2 nice natures is double. Just take three frontrunner Maruzenskis. One of them will go. Or 3, here's what you do, 3 Christmas Ogre caps. When Christmas Ogre cap drops, just build 3 of them and take 3 of them. Tips to crush it. Train 10 plus Uma runs, or 10 plus runs per Uma for 34 plus race bonus. League, open for farming, platinum, A plus rewards, aim. It's telling you to go to the open league. Replay losses, counter debuffs with extra stamina recovery. Borrow meta debuffers if short. Watch YouTube tiers. Scorpio Cup tier list 2026. For builds. Who made this video? Scorpio Cup tier list. This setup dominates. Good luck claiming the cup. Detailed build. Ooh. Here we go. Detailed build for Taiki Shuttle. How's it saying to build Taiki Shuttle here? I guess I might not be able to get to that run. It's almost 20 minutes for New Year's for me. Bit scared to know what detailed build Grakek will say. Speed, minimum 1200. Ideal 1250 plus. There you go. Power 950 plus. Guts 5 to 600. It still loves this nice nature times 2 for 80%. There's only one person that was saying that, like the main person that kept saying it. He cut it off his titles now though. Oh yeah, here's your inheritance. Blue factors, speed 50. Oh, there you go. You gotta get 15 stars of speed. Green, okay for rest. Sparks, 9-star medium distance. 3 times, whatever that is. 9-star pace chaser. 9-star dirt. Hey, you gotta have 9 stars of all 3 of them. So 27 stars. Yeah, it's gonna be soon. I got 20 minutes. I'll be getting off soon probably. Parents inherit shooting for victory. So you need to inherit shooting for victory for your Taiki Shuttle. Yeah. You've got to inherit shooting for victory. So double grandparent Taiki Shuttle to inherit it. Booty for dignity calls. Top El Condor Pasa. TM Opera. Man, you gotta get that El Condor Pasa Excel in there. Okay, here's your must-have skills. 13 to 15. Angling and scheming. I never goof up. Triggers, notes. These are all inherent. Yeah, it's not a wit maxer. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. 450 wit on a Taiki Shuttle. I didn't even see that. Yeah, a Taiki Shuttle. You only need 450 wit. Holy crap. It wants green pace. Wait, your green aptitude. Pace chaser corners. It doesn't even know what the green. It thinks these are greens. Your white/red flex skills. Ramp up. It's on Slipstream, tail held high. Yeah. What? Early. Speed, focus, friendship train, bath, pre-race for point recovery? Legendary inn. What? What? You gotta bathe early. Gotta take a bath, I guess. And go to some legendary inn. I don't even know what the heck. Yeah. Yeah, the hot spring. I'm guessing that's from the hot spring. Yeah. Yeah. So so you actually have like a bathing and legendary inn in the hot spring that it's mixing in there? It's confusing some JP docs, yeah. Common pitfalls. No recovery equals death versus murmur. Low power equals soft ground slide. Under 1200 speed equals outpace. It's putting it in really badly, yeah. Sample winning build. 1280 speed. Stamina 860, power 940, guts. It really doesn't like wit. Teams, Taiki and Two Nice Natures. Crushes 90% of lobbies. Grind 10 to 15 runs and you'll dominate. There you go. What does Victoria Frontier have to say about this? Whoa. No response. What? The heck? Why didn't you answer? I think I broke it. It don't want to respond anymore. Oh, I guess I have to sign in or something. It doesn't, yeah. It said, yeah. I guess he can't talk to him, I guess. Alright, well, Two Nice Natures, you heard it here. I would think bringing 3 Christmas Ogre caps would beat that. Yeah. Alright, let's get my run started, and then I'm probably gonna have to call it, though. Let's see, move this over here. Or I could maybe just, if you're willing to wait, I could maybe just go and celebrate the countdown and come back, but it'll be like 5 minutes, probably. It suggested to use Kita-san Black, the Uma. Yeah. We should have we should have them give competing strategies and then build them. Build the AI Umas. If you can even do that. But I mean, if you could bring duplicate Umas, you just bring 3 Christmas Ogre caps. You build them last second. 3 Christmas Ogre caps. One of them's gotta pop the ult. 3 Nice Natures. Yes. Oh, I wonder. You can have the AI... Dude, you can take a snippet. You could technically do it. Because it does accept images. I should see... Let me see. I do have the ChatGPT one that takes images. Let me see. I think it's got my... Alright, let's start a run and see what it tells me to do. I gotta start a career, though. Equally bad. I know. Just take a snippet of the thing and say, what do I pop here? Well, you heard. Well, Trump was putting in his thing with his new battleships he's going to build. He wants to put AI on them while they have nukes. We've already seen a movie about what AI. I mean, you have to teach the AI how tic-tac-toe works to make sure it understands that with nukes nobody wins. Else, it's just going to be launching them like crazy. I mean, AI is going to eventually probably learn humanity. You know what's good for this planet? Not having humanity on it. That's how we can cure all the problems, the planet's problems. Yeah, luckily our company's actually my company's being pretty smart about AI. It's trying to teach us how to use it like correctly. Like, we still gotta know what the heck we're doing. We just use it to accelerate our tasks, and then we fix, like, hey, I need code that does yada yada yada. It gives us the code, and then I review the code and go, oh, I need to adjust this here, here, and here, plug it in, and it works. But I can't just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Let's hope it works. Yeah, come to that conclusion. Just start nuking everything. They did say that once they had the AI learning based, like, first they were teaching the AI like within their own thing, and they had it passing the bar exam like with a 90% pass rate, the CPA with like 90%, and then once they started having it learn based off feedback it was getting from non-developers, so normal people using the internet, its pass rate started going down and down and down as they started letting it learn off of like non-trained data, like just random people's responses. It's just like when someone made an AI on Twitter. I think it was when it was Twitter. There was another AI someone built that would learn based off the feedback it was getting from people, and it became like a super racist in like a day. It just became a racist like in a single day because everybody was screwing with it. So once you let dumb people, when you let it learn off of dumb responses, it becomes dumber. Yeah, it was like Mecha Hitler or something. Some coordinated effort. Okay, I was gonna build another Mejiro Dober, but I need to build it using this one. It doesn't need after school stroll. This one I want big stamina sparks. So I have a Seiyun Sky right here. This one is my 3 stamina. I love this one. I got 3 stamina, 2 long, 3 URA final. Bam. And then I borrow someone else that has the same thing. Or I could go with power. I'm not going to need as much. Yeah, URA I think this one I might go with. So 3 power, 3 long, 3 URA final. And they all become racist? Yeah. I mean, it's going to become specious. It's going to become against humanity. It's going to learn that humans are the main problem with just the world in general. We cause all the problems. What's this rice shower have? Oh yeah, I can get that. This one, that's a speed and stamina. Oh, that, ooh. Groundwork, speed eater, and fast paced, 3-star. Oh, I should, no, well, wasn't I think I was using the Super Creek, cause, no, but hers requires you to be towards the front, so that one's gonna be useless. Unless I build a Pace Chaser. What did this one have? This one was Umastan. I think I'd just go with her. It will, yeah, it definitely will get worse though. I think, yeah, this one has corner recovery too. Everything else is kind of bad on here though. Yeah, this one's probably better for that. Yeah, this one's probably the better one. Let's go with that for now. I just need to get the run started. Oh, this isn't... yeah, this one's fine. Alright, so that's... We got Straightaway Spurt, Umastan. Do I need anything else crazy? Because we don't need After School Stroll. We're literally just needing, hopefully, Power and Turf. I feel like I'm missing something here. Nah, I think we're good. We don't need Groundwork. It's not a front runner. And we're going to use her anyway, so it's not a big deal if we don't get Straightaway Spurt. So, yeah. And this is going to be my generic Mejiro Dober for Narita Taishin, or Gold Ship if I build, whichever one of them I build. Or Tamamo Cross if I can build her last second. Alright. Yeah, but it is 8 minutes till New Year's. So let me yeah, I did say I was just gonna start it and then get off. But it has been fun. I'll plan to stream again tomorrow on actual New Year's Day, since New Year's about to hit here in 8 minutes. But I will try. I said I was gonna try earlier today to stream, but I didn't. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try tomorrow. I probably won't, but I might try and stream a little bit tomorrow as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. And Happy New Year's, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.